Welcome to the most horse-powerful podcast on the internet, the Xbox Drive. Before we get this show on the road, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube, and leave a 5-star rating or review on your podcatcher of choice. If you want to continue the conversation after the show, make sure you join the Carpool Gaming Discord. For exclusive content and all the Carpool shows in one simple feed, head over to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Finally, head over to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. Now, with all that out of the way, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's time for the Xbox Drive.
Greater than X.
Oh boy, everybody, it's me, Sean Caprine. I'm glad you're here because you're listening to the most horse-powerful podcast on the internet. It's the Xbox Drive. I'm on a Skype call with my good friends, like always, the same crew, exact same crew every single week. It's Fee, Mitch, and an Australian koala. Fulya, what the hell? What are you doing here?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
She broke in. Someone changed the code. She broke in.
Yes,
What have you done with Bowser?
Sorry. Kind of had to bring in some PlayStation flavor into this, so, you know.
Okay, all right.
It makes sense with the current climate Xbox is in. It makes sense. Go on.
Bowser's traveling across the country. We don't have any idea where she is, so we picked up Fulya along the way on this drive. I'm back, Mitch. How the hell are you doing, Mitch?
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
Good to see you, buddy. I'm so glad you're here. Fiona McKinnon, I'm so glad you're here as well. How are you?
I'm so good, and I'm so happy to see you.
Yeah, I'm back for this week. And then who knows what's happening next week. But I played a game. I'm like, I got to talk about this game, and I got to talk about some weird, kind of weird stuff going on Valentine's Day here, you guys. We're going to talk about some characters that kind of make us feel things, Mitch. You know exactly what's going on here this week.
I honestly didn't. I had to look it up. Thank you, Fee, for giving me a TikTok to look at, and I was just like, this is something out of my realm of knowledge, but yeah, we're good. We're locked
Mitch's
in.
homework was Mitch had some homework. He had to go watch a TikTok.
I did.
The kids are creating here. Holy crap, man. We are here live at youtube.com/carpoolgaming and twitch.tv/carpoolgaming. Live with Riley King, Mr. Pike. It's good to see you, Seth Sturgill, in the chat. Look at that. Water White High. Oh, very nice to see you. Guys, I don't even know how to do this show. I haven't been here. I don't know what happened last week. You guys managed to piss off Bowser, I guess, because she ain't here. So
Checks
that's
out.
cool. Nice job.
Checks out. Makes sense.
We're going to start this show like we do each and every week with our Geek Outs. Fee, what are you geeking out about? And it better not be winter tires this week, Fee.
She took care of that. She went to Canada
Okay.
Tires and got stuff. She's fine.
Okay, first of all, I do not like that store. That's a whole other thing. We're not talking about that right now. We're
They
talking
got
about
good
my
sales
geek out.
sometimes. Oh, okay. Yeah, you geek out. Yeah.
We're talking about my geek out. We're going to talk about my headphones, guys. These headphones.
Oh.
These headphones. These are the Sony WH-1000XM4s.
The
not
fours.
The
XM4s,
Those are
yep.
good. I have the threes.
Okay. Oh, you have the
Hashtag
threes.
not an ad.
Not an ad at all. Okay, you know what I love about it? I love knowing how long I've been using these headphones for. So I have used these headphones. Just wait. Okay, for 2,884 hours, I've used these headphones.
Wow.
And boy, howdy.
What?
Yeah, I've
How
had
do you
them
know
for
that?
over 2.5 years. And there's an app.
There's an
it
app.
tells you.
Look at she's got the app ready.
There's an app.
Now the app is in your face.
No, okay, as someone who has to sometimes use the transit, I love using these headphones because they're fantastic. I also
Yep.
use them when I'm like not on my computer. So yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that makes
I just
sense.
want to geek
That's
out
how.
about them. Yeah, of course, because
Yeah.
all the time. Who plays video games, guys? No, I love these headphones, and they have like noise canceling headphones. I don't like non-noise canceling headphones, guys. I think
I like it.
noise canceling headphones are useless. I'm sorry. As someone who needs to hyper focus sometimes because I get easily distracted, these headphones work for me, and for that reason, that is my geek out.
The noise cancellation, first time I ever heard the noise cancellation, like it kind of freaked me out. I'm like, I'm in the abyss right now. I don't understand the void that is happening. I think I might be in space. There's no sound out here.
Like sometimes I'll be on the bus
Aggressive
and I'm like,
silence.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm on the bus and I'm like, this is really loud. And then I like take my headphones off. I'm like, nope, that's not as loud as I thought it was. And I put the headphones back on and I'm like, I'm just putting on music again.
It sounds like your eardrums are getting sucked out of the canals, you know? They're just getting pulled right out of there.
Exactly.
That's
You
like
guys don't know
so
what to do with
aggressive.
me. You guys are like,
so
go back
aggressive.
away.
I was joking.
It's
It is
easier
nice.
without them.
I only think about. I don't know if you had this at the Best Buy in Canada. Did you guys ever have that Bose display that would
course.
like that
Of course.
giant speaker that would just blast noise at you? And they're like, put these on, and you put them on, and then nothing, and
Can't
it's
hear anything.
We didn't just have it at Best Buy. We had it at Future Shop.
Future Shop. Yep.
The Canadians who know.
That's where I worked. I worked
That's
at
where I
Future
worked.
Shop. Yeah.
I worked at
Hell
Future
yeah.
Shop.
Yep,
Heck
same
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Woo!
Quit before
Best
that
Buy-
place got shut down.
Mine was a seasonal job, so I was out there. Guys, I was a toy
I worked at
demo
Best Buy for
specialist.
6 years.
I was a
Same
toy
here. I
demo
worked there a
person.
long time, man. I worked at
Yeah.
Future Shop for a long time.
I flew RC helicopters, guys.
Oh,
and
I
drove
was
the
there
RC
for the
cars.
HD DVD and Blu-ray battles. You know what
Wow,
I'm
okay, I
saying?
wasn't there.
Tell me what's the difference between plasma TVs and LCD TVs? That was my days
Oh,
at
yeah.
Future Shop. Mm-hmm. Those are
My
good
favorite.
times.
someone-
Go ahead.
As someone who works at an Australian version of a Best Buy, I am going through all of that.
Yeah.
You guys still have plasma TVs down in Australia?
Oh yeah, totally.
pretty
Mhm.
good.
We're
Yeah.
so behind.
You guys stick with
20-year-old TVs. They're like, this is new technology. It just came off the boat.
I mean, speaking
Look, it
of which,
takes 6 months for fashion to come from Europe to Australia, so you know.
It's true. It's true.
I'm gonna jump on this. My geek out. I don't normally like going right away, but I'm gonna jump off this one. My geek out is my plasma TVs. I still got 3 plasma TVs in the house, and they're still going, man.
Three.
Homie, that's
3.
crazy.
It's
I have
not
one.
that crazy. They're built to last, man. Like those
They
things are
are.
pretty
Those
Yeah.
are essentially heat your house.
total. I mean, I count on them. Yeah, I put them around all the cracks around the windows
I
and
need
stuff.
them to
Just
keep
like,
my family warm.
Kids, watch Bluey more. Seriously.
Get an inch from the TV so you feel something. You just like put your hands up
Put
to
my
the
hands
screen.
up. Like I can't type on my keyboard down here. I gotta watch TV. Exactly. Rub those
Exactly.
hands, man. It's good
Oh
stuff.
God.
Heck yes. Mitch
Yeah,
with
what's
an
up?
M. What are you geeking out about?
Yes, thank you for
I
enunciating that
got
very
you.
clearly.
Yep.
I appreciate that. My geek out was I went to dinner the other night.
Nice.
And I had
Wow.
a button up. Nice comps. And I had a button up shirt. And my geek out is the fact that I've actually been losing weight because I've worked out nonstop every single day since the beginning of the year.
Yes,
and
you
I've been
have.
dieting every single day since February. And
Mm-hmm.
I noticed from Christmas until yesterday when I wore this shirt to dinner, a noticeable difference in the bagginess of my shirt.
Hell
so
yeah,
yes,
dude.
that's what I'm geeking out
Ah,
about.
good for you.
Yeah.
What do you got to
Nice.
say about that, Fee? What do you got to joke about that?
That's aggressive.
Wow.
You laughed and I went to dinner. You were like, dinner.
Because
I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah, exactly. Never happened.
Did it happen? Did I really miss that? Did you laugh at him?
No.
Were you laughing at him? Don't you laugh at my friend.
That's right. Let him know.
I said, wow.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
This is why people think you're the housekeeping lady.
It is her, I swear to
It is
God.
her.
It's her. It's her. All right, go on.
Oh my gosh. Fulya, save us. What are you geeking out about? And Fulya, by the way, coming over from the PlayStation Drive.
Yes.
And the mini indie drive. We'll get to that in a second. What are you
Yes.
geeking out about there, Fulya?
So, don't know if you've noticed, I've moved house, and so I've been getting to a point where I'm trying to figure out what I need in the house. And apparently what I absolutely really needed was a Ninja Nevercloak cold press juicer.
Oh, yes,
man.
you did. Oh, yes, you did.
And I am loving that thing because I just bought it this week, and I already made my first batch of orange juice.
Oh, yes.
So good. And you can change the different, you can get, you got 2 different filters where you can get more pulp or less pulp. So you can change those out. They're
Where are you at
changeable.
on that? Let's take a
Thank
poll.
you,
Where are you
thank
at?
you, thank you.
Yep, where are we at with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
poll? Food Wars.
So
New Food Wars. Pulp, no pulp. Where are you at?
Orange juice?
Yeah.
I prefer no pulp.
Good job.
Okay,
Nice
wait.
Nice comps.
Why did you have to clarify orange juice? What else were we going to be talking about?
because it depends on the juice. You know?
Okay,
It
what
really
other
depends
juice
on
are
the
you
juice.
considering pulp?
Like, carrot
Like
juice
grapefruit,
is good.
carrot juice.
Carrot juice. Carrot
I'm
juice
gonna
is great.
I'm gonna keep it a
love
stack.
carrot
If I have
juice.
carrot juice and there's chunks of carrot in it, I'm throwing that glass against
it's
the wall.
Absolutely not.
Relax, it's not
That-
chunks of carrot.
I'm gonna
Jeez.
find
I
a
don't
way
care.
to set that on fire. Carrot juice with chunks? No. Light it on fire, man.
Chunky carrot juice is the worst
Look,
band name I've ever heard in my
generally-
life. It's terrible.
Generally, I prefer no pulp. Generally.
Carrot
Depends on the
juice.
juice. Yeah.
Okay, what other juice are you talking about?
I haven't gotten to
over here
that
with
level
pulp?
of healthy yet. I'm like
No
I'm barely
kidding.
there, right? You can juice a
haven't-
carrot? What the hell? Okay, go ahead.
I haven't. Yes,
Just
you
wringing
can.
it out.
I love carrot juice. Like, I think the next batch of juice that I make is going to be an orange carrot mix.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I love it. Because the sweetness from the carrot comes through as well.
From the
It's so
carrot.
nice.
The carrot's not sweet.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Here's the thing. Okay,
I mean, it's
Fulya,
not bitter. I don't
In
know.
Australia, do you have V8?
Yes, we do.
Okay, because they have a carrot specific V8 that's like a tropical theme that they have like orange.
You need some
and
pineapple in
carrots.
there.
And pineapple, that's what's in there, Sean. That's
I
what-
know that one.
Yep, you know that one.
I got the V8.
I mean, I can't serve it to Lachlan, unfortunately, if that's the case.
She'll throw it against the wall or set it on fire. You're right.
Or keel over, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She's allergic. She just doesn't like it. She's allergic. That's right.
No, no.
Seth in the chat says, put a
yeah,
little Lachlan's
I-
poison in there. Jesus.
Poor Lachlan. Kilos and kilos.
Just to make it sweet, you know?
Oh
Yeah,
my
no.
God.
I am geeking out about my juicer, and I can't wait
Oh,
to
we
use it
all
more.
are.
I
We
love
all we're
this.
getting all the ninja stuff in here. We got it. I don't like the name of this, but we've got the Ninja Creamy. I don't
I
like the
have it
name of
too.
this. Yeah,
I-
they
So
could
good.
they
I
could have
need-
named it anything. They could have named it the
I agree,
Ninja
Sean.
Series X.
That's so
you know?
sus.
I
That's so
don't like
sus.
it.
Series X.
Guys,
Thank
there's the Ninja Creamy Swirl now, and it does soft serve ice cream. I need this so badly. Or the Ninja Slushy that does the slush.
Oh, that is.
What?
I will tell you now. That is the hottest item at our store.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to buy one, and it's sold out everywhere. And
Yes.
like the suppliers are having a hard time sending out these products.
Buzz.
Slushy. Everybody
Adam
wants
David
the.
in the I want to clarify. Adam David in the chat
monstrosities,
says, "What don't you like about ninjas?" I don't like that it's called the creamy. I think
That's
the
the
ninja,
problem.
The creamy
Yes.
I don't like that. They could have named it
ice
anything else.
creamy.
I
It's
get
kind
it,
of
but like, I
like,
mean, come
you know.
on.
I
I
also
think
want
we've
to
got
point
a
out.
foodie. Is that one? Is that? I
That
think
is-
we have that.
I think
That
that
is
is
one,
one
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buzz
I
got
have
that
that one.
slushy and it ruined his damn life because his kids won't stop having slushies all day long. Like
I
his
want
kids,
this.
his kids are straight up just like milkshakes, just
right,
all day
Fellow.com.
long. Like
Fee.
Yeah,
Get it
Creamy
up
exactly.
on
does
there.
milkshakes too.
Yes,
Right?
I need this. Guys, I'm going to make so many iced coffees with that. I'm just going to put
Oh,
it.
that's a good
That-
idea.
yeah, that's
Like,
why my
ice
wife
caps?
wants one is for the iced coffee. Yeah. Sniper L in the chat says make carrot ice cream. No part of that sounds appetizing. I'm sorry.
I'm down.
Why don't you throw some broccoli in there too while you're
Yeah.
at it, and cauliflower. You know,
I've had ginger ice cream before. That would probably go really well with ginger.
I'm gonna stick to vanilla and strawberry
is
and that
happening?
stuff. You know what I'm
You guys
saying? I'm
really
gonna stick to like
this way?
real stuff.
is this
Okay,
really what
Granddad.
everybody's eating in the
Hey,
world? Like, no
sorbet.
way.
Sorbet.
No.
Fee, where are you
No,
at
I'm
with pulp? Well, I need to go back around this on orange juice. Where are you at
I'm
with
a
pulp?
pulp person. I
Yeah,
like
me
pulp
too.
in my orange juice.
Okay, sweet.
Because it's the same thing with how I feel about like peanut butter. It has to have like crunchy peanut butter. I got creamy peanut butter like this week, and I hate it. I hate smooth peanut butter. It's dumb.
Oh,
It
the
doesn't
peanut
make
butter's
sense.
another food war. This is good stuff. Mitch, you
I
missed me,
prefer
buddy?
crunchy.
You think I forgot about the pulp?
Wait a second. Now hold on a minute. We gotta get back to this pulp
The brakes
business.
here. I did not
Fee, where you
forget.
at pulp?
Yeah.
Pulp's important.
Pulp's important. Yeah.
I'll take things I didn't think I'd hear on a Friday afternoon for 500, Alec. Holy
Pulp's important.
crap.
This is an Xbox podcast eventually. Which is super
Somewhere
fun.
in here it
Who
is.
knew?
Yeah.
Mitch, where are you at? When you take a swig of your orange juice, are you chewing on it? You chomping on that?
No. God, no.
Ow.
God, no.
You
Zero
gotta floss
pulp.
your teeth
Wow.
after drinking some orange juice.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Wow.
No. No.
No, you don't
God,
want to be
no.
flossing.
Dude, I hate pulp so much. I can't think of a situation where I'd be like, yeah, pulp's necessary here.
I
Never.
like pulp. You know, sometimes
you?
you're thirsty and hungry,
Oh,
so you just put
God.
it all in one.
Throw up. Ugh. I'm good. Hold
Oh
on.
yes, Adam David in the chat says this juicer is an Xbox. Indeed,
Yep,
that's
it
right.
is.
It
Holy
is.
If it connects to the internet, it's an Xbox. I'm telling you.
It's true.
That's great stuff. Mitch, did you geek out already?
Yeah, I was losing weight. Remember?
Oh right, of course, yes.
I'm less of a human. That's what it is. I'm less matter, less mass. You know what I'm saying?
Matter, Mitch.
Good job, man.
Aw,
yeah,
thank
you
you.
matter. Yeah.
Wow,
Aw.
look, my nice thing to say to Mitch this episode.
Here it is. There's your one shot. What is it?
That should be a
19 minutes in the
sponsored
show.
moment.
It should be.
This kindness moment to Mitch brought to you by patreon.com/carpool gaming. Speaking of, come on, lady, get on in here. Clean up this mess. Hurry up.
Housekeeping.
There she is. Thank you so much. Housekeeping, we got a couple notes for you guys that, to be honest with you, until this very second, I have no idea what I'm about to say. I've got the notes over here to
Love
my
it.
left. I'm just going to go ahead and read them. And look at that. Old Krabby Gamer just joined in as a free member over at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Old Krabby Gamer, you better speed up, man, because you've only got a couple days left to check out all that free content. And did you know what? This is amazing. You guys, I don't know if you knew this. We've never mentioned this before, ever. But if you listen to all the content, if you tried 24/7 for 7 days, you won't get through it all. There's too much. We put too much stuff out there. So please enjoy all that, Old Krabby Gamer. And you guys, everybody out there, everybody listening, you can go to the URL, Carpool Gaming. I'm sorry. The URL is www.patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Go over there, become a free member. Try it for a week if you like, and then join in at the tier that you that makes sense to you. Now, when you do that, there's a bunch of other people who you'll be joining. They're already doing that, and they are now enjoying, at this moment, Seth's Pants podcast. Seth answered a bunch of questions that listeners sent in, and it was very entertaining, and I liked it. And Matt is up next, Nagachaka from the PlayStation Drive. So people will be enjoying that. And Fulya, I'm going to turn it over to you. We got a nice new little treat for patrons over there. A podcast all about independently manufactured video games. But that's a name that you didn't let me attach to this at all. I would have named this a much longer podcast. What the hell's going on over there?
See, so for those of you who don't know, the mini indie van is now currently in early access over on Patreon. And it is essentially, as it says on the box, it is a mini show about indie games. And it's a short form podcast once a month. And the first episode was with Ron. So, we talked about our favorite indie games from 2024.
Yep.
So go check it out.
Yep.
And yeah, I've made it a point that it's going to always be under 50 minutes if I can make it under 50 minutes. It's like that. That's why we want our indie game news and whatever just in short form, because all these other shows we're already giving you so much of ourselves. So I think all we need is just a little dose. Just a little bit. Just a little dose.
Yeah, this show used to be 25 minutes. Did you know that? Back in the day? It used to be my commute to work. I recorded in a podcast. Or on a drive to work. I used to get coffee on the way to work. And now it's 17 minutes, 18 minutes into it already. We haven't done a damn thing,
Not a damn thing.
Seth with the title.
Yeah, so this is, like you said, it's in early access. We're sort of like working on it as we go along here. Patrons have a chance for feedback and let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you like. And also let us know if you'd like us to change the name to what Seth is suggesting in the chat here. The miniature podcast dedicated to independently developed video games for patrons podcast.
I'm not upset with it.
That's how we do things around here.
Put that on a
It's
shirt.
so ironic for the podcast itself.
Put it on a shirt,
Put
front
it on a
and
shirt.
back.
Yeah. Just wrapped around.
That'd be great.
It'll do it.
I like it, man. Yeah. Okay, Fulya, I really enjoyed it, and also I have something dedicated to your podcast a little later for our main segment. I have a game in mind that you're gonna enjoy, I think, and you might have to help me out here because there's a few I could go with from there. All right, go to carpoolgaming.com, get yourself some merch because you know what? Maybe you're taking care of yourself right now, and you need a new shirt to fit into right now. Go to carpoolgaming.com. You'll look great in whatever you choose, especially the Xbox Drive podcast. Or the PlayStation Drive podcast, whatever you like. Or the Nintendo Drive podcast. I bet people didn't know that we do all three. So
They do now.
All right. Those are the URLs. Go to your local web browser. Go to Netscape Navigator and enter in that address bar. Feed.
Yep.
You don't like the Netscape
2.0.
Navigator? How about Mozilla Firefox? How about that one?
Wow. You know
Internet
what?
Explorer?
Opera.
There it is. Yeah.
There it is. On your Wii.
The Wii.
Makes-
Exactly. Powered
That's
by
the
Opera.
only thing
That's
I
the
think of
one.
when I think of Opera.
was
Opera's
it.
actually still a web browser that like Moist Critical uses
It's
and everything.
fantastic.
What was the one on
And-
Blackberries? Was there one on Blackberries?
There's
Maybe it
probably
was
some
Opera.
weird BlackBerry
was.
browser or something.
Yeah. All right.
They do
Get out of here, housekeeping lady.
Housekeeping.
Leave!
It
I
sounds more
wanna-
That's
aggressive
my
when you're
best
on
Mitch
the show.
impression. When I say leave, that's me doing Mitch. Leave!
Get out of here.
I just want to see Sean in a hotel just yell at the last game lady. And she'd be like, why is he so damn mean?
That's
I just
so
was
mean.
helping
That
him.
is so mean. Holy cow.
Leave.
Leave!
Oh, and it's raining.
Oh, God.
Weather update. There it is.
Live.
Thank you. What? Please, like, I'm going to get a weather update in here, no matter what it takes. If I have to
that's
blurt
Fulya's
it
last
out
time
in
on the
between
show.
segments.
And that's Fulya's last time on the show. Great.
Wow.
Oh,
Great.
man.
You did it, not me. Don't look at me.
Well, guess who's never going to be on the show? Guess who's never invited onto the show?
Oh, no.
Ron. We'll get to Ron's roast later. I'll just want to throw that in there, Ron. You thought I would forget? You thought I'd get distracted by all this stuff? I don't even have a note for this. That's just right out of the dome, man. Ron is never coming on the Xbox Drive. No, I'm not even turning yet. Ron, you're not coming on the show.
Hard stance. Sorry, your
Can we talk about
contract's
video
void.
games now? Is it video
Yeah, can we
game
do that?
time now?
Is
Yeah.
that possible?
People who have been listening over the last year or so since we've changed this crew and you guys are all coming on, people know now just to fast forward to the 20-minute mark and we can start talking about video games. It's fine.
Right.
Just make sure you sign up to Patreon first and then you can go ahead and do that.
There you go.
Exactly.
Don't
It's
pour
required.
Ryan Turford in the chat. Absolutely not. Mitch, are you playing video games?
I am, dude. Yeah.
Cool.
So what did yeah.
The
Do
answer
you want to
is
know
yes.
about him? Like, yeah.
The answer is yeah.
You care to know? Okay. What have I been playing? So Apex was in a lull because the new season just came out Tuesday. So I did play some Apex, but I did what's called Apex Randomizer. So on Saturday, I basically did an entire stream where I played Apex, except for I did random everything, random weapons, random characters, random spots in the map to see if I can get a win. And I did. And it was fun. It was just chaos. It was just playing a lot of characters I don't play as, using random weapons. Like sometimes I had 2 sniper rifles I had to play with, and that was terrible. Yikes. So yeah, it was I hate when Sean does this behind the thing. He's like sneaks behind it.
Stay focused, Mitch. I'm talking. I'm doing my
That's right, that's right.
non-dialogue with the chat over here. You can
That's
talk
right.
to the
You're doing your
listeners
thing
right now.
You're right. You're right.
You're good.
And then I started playing some Marvel Rivals because Buzz and them are so far past me when it comes to ranked that I cannot play ranked with them. Unfortunately, they are too high of a level, and I'm not because I haven't played it. So I haven't been playing it as much. So I was trying to play solo queued ranked on Sunday, and it was awful. And playing with randoms is hard, especially in a ranked situation where you actually need people to, I don't know, play their roles and not suck. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
just try
I know.
so hard. So I was kind of getting my
Sucks.
teeth kicked into that. It wasn't too
Ow.
fun. And then this is the game that surprised everybody last week when I said it, but I'll say it again because I played it again. I played Stardew Valley on Wednesday.
Let's go, Mitch. Dive into. Let's do a deep dive into Stardew Valley right now.
Okay. So Queen Meteor in the chat, Just Peachy on the YouTube chat, said, hey, I want to play games. I'm like, okay. And we were playing Gears of War. We were doing the co-op there. And then out of nowhere, she's just like, I haven't played Stardew in a while. Do you want to play Stardew Valley with me? And I'm like, you know what? Sure,
Yeah.
I'll do that. Because I'm a good friend. I don't know if anybody knows that, but I'm a good friend.
Humble too.
She might think that exactly. She might think different, but it's okay. So we played Stardew Valley, and like, is it my type of game? No. Would
Not
I
yet.
play Stardew Valley without playing with her? No.
Oh.
However, it's fun. It's fun. It's just like, again, games with friends, even if it's a game that you're not necessarily super into, can just be fun because you're just hanging out having fun, right?
Yeah.
So we're planting those seeds. We got upgrades so we can get sprinklers now. You know, we got the furnace going for that. So we've been upgrading some weapons. We've been
Yep.
cave diving, just doing all sorts of stuff, and trying to upgrade the farm to make the farm look awesome. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yeah.
Getting in those caves and killing all those stupid bees. Those bees suck, by the way.
Bees.
I just want to point out those bees in the caves, awful, terrible, annoying, just menaces this society, I tell you. Yeah, no, like I said, it was just chill, fun times hanging out. You know what I mean? And I'm just like up for whatever. Like if she wants to play that, if she wants to play Gears, whatever, I'm down.
I
Just
want to
having
see
fun
you
with
swearing
friends.
at Stardew Valley. I want to see you like losing it at Stardew.
So far, nothing has made me because I've just been chilling and having fun, right? So nothing has made me yet. I say yet because it's very possible. It can
I want like
happen
a
at
heart
any
rate
moment.
monitor while you're playing Stardew.
Yeah, because that
Just
definitely
watch it go down to a normal human rate.
The only time I get like any sort of thing, I'm like, it's really late. We're probably gonna fall asleep in the middle of the road and have some hospital bill because apparently that's a thing I didn't know.
That is
about.
a thing. Yep.
Yeah. So
That's there's
yeah.
a life lesson to teach people. Like you can't
Exactly.
work yourself to death. You know, get home, get to sleep,
Exactly.
leave
So,
that cave.
Yeah, I just gotta leave it early and
Stop
not get
chopping
lost.
that wood. You know,
Yeah, breaking rocks and finding
the
resources.
most exhausting thing I can think of.
Exactly. Exactly. So
Busting up rocks.
exactly. But yeah, and then and then I can say right now though, the only thing that's on my mind right now is Apex though, because new season came out Tuesday and I'm playing the hell out of it this weekend
Nice.
and I can't wait. So
All right.
let's go.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you playing there, Mitch?
No, honestly, that's it, man. And like next week's gonna be even shorter. I'll just tell you all the cool things about Apex
Cool.
because that's all I'm play.
Let this be known that this is the first time Mitch has played more games than Bowser. So take that, Bowser. Even though you're not on the show, you think I'm not gonna do that to you? You know, I didn't
be
hear anything
fair,
from Bowser. Or the sheets.
You're
clear
right.
On the
We
dock.
did. Hold on. I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear
You're
anything
right,
either.
So that's right.
Yep.
That's right. Nice comms.
Nice
Witness
one.
comms, in fact, actually. Yeah.
Fulya, what you playing over there in PlayStation Land? Coming on into Xbox Land.
Well, you'll be excited to know that I am playing something on Xbox.
I am excited to know that.
We converted her,
Look
guys.
at my
Let's
eyebrows. They're high. They're lifted. Ah.
I started playing Titanfall 2 last week.
Let's go. Another one. We got her, everybody.
We got it. We did it.
We did it. Yeah.
We did it.
We did
I
it.
wanted a game, a shooter game, an FPS that wasn't a live service, and everybody was talking about how great Titanfall 2 is, and
It
I'm
is.
like, okay, maybe I should bite the bullet and just grab it, and it was on sale. I didn't even have to spend money on it because I had Xbox credit to use towards it because of rewards.
Yes, you did.
I basically got it for free.
I mean, it is free. That's not even basically free. That is free.
Be over here with the snaps.
With the quiet
free,
snaps.
free Titanfall 2. Can't be better. Can't be better.
Yep. And I'm enjoying the campaign so far, which is the main reason why I wanted to jump into it, just to see whether or not I'd be jiving with some sort of shooter game. And I'm liking I'm liking the Titans. That's pretty cool. It's just it's a really awesome game. But like it's one of those things where I need to get used to the controls because I'm not like used to doing a lot of shooty games.
Yep.
So yeah, I've been playing Titanfall 2 on the Xbox.
I wanted to look. When did Titanfall 2 come out? Like, this is a while ago. This 2016.
16,
October
yeah.
28th, 2016. This is damn near a decade old. That game holds up for 10 years old. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I'm glad you're playing it.
So good.
And yeah, for those who are new to Fulya, not a Fulya game. This is very unexpected.
no.
I mean, I get like double reaction anytime anybody tells me. If somebody just stopped me in the street and said, "Hey man, I've been playing Titanfall 2," I'll slap my knee and I'll scream to the heavens. I'm like, what? That game's great. What? Yeah. I wish somebody would stop me in the street.
I would love the random who has no idea you play games, no idea you have a podcast network, nothing, and they just walk up and go, "I played Titanfall 2. What's
played
up?" And
Titanfall 2.
then you're like, "Damn!"
Yeah, I'd grab their hand, I'd skip down the street with them, you know, like we could just became best friends. Titanfall 2 rules.
Oh my god!
We're gonna wall jump and everything, man. Set off the rockets. Prepare for Titanfall, Fulya. That's good
Exactly.
stuff. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I've been playing that. I've been playing all sorts of other games, mostly like I've been playing Rolling Hills on my Steam Deck, which I've been enjoying thoroughly. It's really nice to be able to step away from the desk and be able to use my Steam Deck and play games that I can't find on any other console sometimes.
Okay.
So that's been fun. I've also been streaming on the Carpool channel, Horizon Zero Dawn. And I'm enjoying that one too. That's
the first one, right? Zero Dawn?
The first one. Yeah,
okay,
Zero
that's
Dawn.
a good one. Yeah, that one's great.
So I've been playing that, and I'm playing the remastered version. It's actually better than God of War for me. In my opinion, it is better than God of War.
How come?
I think I'm liking the gameplay a little bit more than I did with God of War, and I
Story
think I'm also
probably connects
enjoying
more,
the story.
too.
Yeah.
That intro is
Story's
pretty
awesome.
good. Yeah, especially
Yeah.
that intro. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting
nice.
quite
Also,
into
if you're just more into sci-fi in general, you're probably gonna like that
Yep.
better. Yeah, and that's kind of where I was at. Like, I definitely like sci-fi more, and yeah, that first.
Like, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy my like Norse mythology and all that sort of stuff as well. But I think I'm more into the sci-fi stuff anyway in general. So yeah,
I mean, the intro for God of War 2018 is also very
Awesome.
good.
It's really
Like, yeah.
I would say
Dragon Ball
I would say-
fight at the start.
Yep. Most
what
of
I
the
mean?
intros, you got me thinking. Like the intro to Spider-Man 2 is awesome.
Very
the intro
good.
to The Last of Us is really good and sad.
Yep.
Every Uncharted intro is like, holy crap, what's going on? They do
I'm
really
telling you,
good
man,
intros
the
over
intro
there.
to games matter. Like this, I mean, that could be a whole topic one day. Best intros.
Oh,
Just like the best first hour, you know?
write it down.
keep talking. I'm writing it down. I'm writing
Yeah,
it down.
I mean,
Go on.
you just named a bunch of PlayStation games, so we just did it for the PlayStation Drive over there.
Thank
But I
you.
think it matters, man. I think that matters a lot. Like, what happens? How does it grip you? Like, this is like what they teach
Yeah.
you when you're in like grade 1 or grade 2 on how to like do storytelling, like how to write stuff. Like, you gotta grip the reader, man. Grab them by the shoulders and say, "Pay attention." And those games do that. Titanfall does that. Titanfall does. I would say Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Titanfall 2 is so good.
The last game I want to shout out, it's an indie game,
Oh, please.
and it is called Inspector Waffles.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Wait, what
Yes,
is
Inspector Waffles.
Does that
It
have
is-
pulp?
No, but it has a cat detective, that's Inspector Waffles, and other anthropomorphic characters. And it's a detective game. It's a point and click, and it's so much fun. And I love my detective games. Fee, you'll enjoy this.
Hang on. Hear me out. Hear me out. This doggo. Hear me out. Okay. Okay.
There we go. We're
that's all
starting
I
early.
wanted.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, that dog. Hear me out.
Yep.
Everybody likes a dog in a uniform. You know what I mean?
And it's, so far I've played through chapter 1 and I'm enjoying it. It's got good humor to it as well. There's a giant platypus. As well.
platypus?
Yep.
He's a part of a cult.
I am here.
Yep.
I'm here for the platypus.
So-
Hear me out.
Yep.
Oh, no. All of
Inspector
them.
Waffles is good fun so
Damn.
far. I would highly recommend checking it out. It's on all
right.
platforms.
Yeah.
And it does have, there was a new game released. It's a prequel that came out last year called Inspector Waffles Early Days. But that one's in the style of like a Game Boy style graphics, and it's in the square sort of screen, and it's actually pretty cool. Right now, it's only on PC, so only on Steam. But Inspector Waffles on all platforms. Go check it out. It's a good game.
Very nice.
I don't know if I've ever seen Fee's eyes light up more in my life than the
Watching that
moment where
trailer?
No, all of a sudden she just said cat, and I just looked up, and I looked at the screen, and she was just like, "Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Let's go."
And then I
she
said
got
detective.
so stoked out of nowhere, and I could not hold it back. That was a lot. That was so good.
I was so confused. We watched the YouTube trailers for anybody when we record live. We watch the YouTube trailers. I was so confused because I thought I replayed the trailer, and then like Fulya's koala image shows up here. I'm like, oh, how did she get her koala on the formal trailer that we just watched?
That's crazy.
YouTube
It's like
just
she
skipped
made
to-
it.
This is your YouTube channel. What's the
Yes, it
URL
is.
for it? What URL do people type into Netscape Navigator to get to your YouTube channel there, Fulya?
So if you want to check out my YouTube channel, you can head on over to youtube.com/Foolish Fuji.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like a good old time. Mm-hmm. Nice. I like it a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
That was it? That was the last one?
Pretty much. Yep. That's it.
Fee, you want to try and talk to us about the Bazaar again? You want to give this another shot?
Get
Try to
on
explain what the hell this
third
game
try
is?
is a charm. Come on, let's get it.
Okay. Or not. Well, you can do whatever you want. I'm sorry. That
Okay.
was kind of rude. I'm sorry.
I played the Bazaar at the end of I'm like, okay, you know what? We've tried this. We played this game. We tried it. It did not work. I played the Bazaar. Guys, one of you has to play this game. So we can talk about it.
Fee, please explain. What is this game?
Oh, God,
please
here we
explain
go.
in clear language.
Okay. So the game is created by a few people who were originally esports player for Hearthstone. So they wanted to make their own Hearthstone type game.
Good
So they
start.
made
Good start.
A
Yep.
game called The Bazaar, which has a lot of different lore and background. So what you do is you play one of 3 characters. Currently, there's going to be more characters, and you get to select different cards and items, and then you get to go up against essentially echoes of people who've played previously, and you're trying to win 10 rounds of this game. So there is Vanessa, who is the pirate, so she has a lot of aquatic and weapons. We have Pygmalion, who's a lot all about like money, but also about like riches and spoils. And then there is the terrible like demon Dooley, who is a little cute robot that everyone loves, but he's also the bane of my existence because he's broken and they won't fix him, and they try to fix him but he makes him worse every time. And yes, this is the game. I very much like it. There are flamethrowers. We're using.
Okay,
Yes, there we go. Now we're in.
I'm sorry,
Yes, Pete, way to
Yes.
go.
Yep.
With the fish, right? The fish hold the flamethrowers?
Yeah, you got fish to hold flamethrower.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yep. Now we're
Yeah.
back in. Okay,
There
we're
we go.
we're
You
here.
caught my attention.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
like for a minute there, but I'm good
Yeah.
now. Let's go.
Yep. Yes, of course, absolutely. We have sharks.
Okay.
I like sharks.
Yep. We have galactic lasers that can essentially take out entire planets. We have asteroids that you can get.
Oh,
we
man.
have
Sharks
totally.
and space? Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
What was all
Very-
that other stuff you were talking about that was putting us to sleep? Why didn't you get to this stuff? This is the meat and potatoes of the game. Let's go.
Because I tried to explain like literally the game, and
She's like,
you guys
the mechanics. Now she's throwing like words at us.
She's throwing key phrases that would get me and Sean's
money.
attention.
Sharks in space. Cool.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A knife.
Okay, stabbing.
Knife.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a character that's coming out in the future, and all of her stuff is about baking, and one of her things is just a knife, and it's really strong, and it's
I like
kinda crazy.
baking.
Yeah, we love
Food.
that.
I haven't had carbs in a month. Let's go.
There you go. She's all about carbs. There you go.
Yeah.
So yes, I have been playing this quite frequently. It is still in closed beta. At some point, it will be an open beta, or just the free-to-play game that's supposed to be coming out and will be coming to mobile and stuff like that. And I play it every day, and every day I get more disappointed by how I just don't know how to play the game very well. But it is a lot of fun. There are people who have it down to like a science, and they have like the specific percentages and everything. And like there's also these other cards that are essentially like insta wins if you get them. And I'm like, I don't really like to use those. I like to try to build something new and different each time. And then I'm like, oh, great. It's someone with this overpowered nonsense that everyone's talking about. So, yeah. We love it.
Man,
Cool.
You keep talking up the flamethrowers and stuff. I might have to give this game a shot.
Yo, man,
I'm
she's going to give
I-
it 5 or 6 more tries, and we're all going to understand and love it. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe someday I will show you guys what the game is like, and it'll be great.
The trick is you need to get Lachlan to play it, and then have her talk about it. And then everybody will. Then everybody's
Wow.
going to be doing it.
makes me
Because
feel
no
really
one
great about
cares
it.
when Fee plays it.
That's
but
how it
apparently
works. It's not a
Lachlan
fee
does.
thing. It's not a fee. That happens to Seth all the time. Just ask him. He'll play a
Oh, okay.
game. He'll evangelize it. He'll talk about it for a good 20 minutes on the Nintendo Drive, and then Lachlan will give it a shot, and everybody's like, "Oh, I should try that. That sounds great. Oh yeah, I'll buy 3. Thanks."
I'll give 2 to all my friends. Thank you.
Give
Set
it all.
the
That is
chat.
what happens. Yeah,
Set the chat says that's my entire damn life. Oh my god.
it's true. This is
See?
not a fee thing. Don't take offense.
I'm usually the Lachlan in situations where people listen to me, but then like it's been really humbling to be on this podcast where I've now become.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's fine.
Knocked her down a couple pegs is what you're saying? Cool.
Every week,
All right.
it's cool. It's fine.
What other games are you playing that nobody else cares about?
Okay, Fortnite, because apparently
There it is. See,
there we go.
I said I lined you up so that like that's not the case. That's not what happens all the time.
So
Just
I
sometimes.
finally bought a skin from the store. Everybody,
Oh, I've never done that before.
I still haven't.
Woo!
I'm still
bought
running
way
around
too
as
many.
Alan Wake.
Bought so many.
I got Nobara Kugasaki from Jujutsu
Bless you.
Kaisen.
Who?
God bless you. Right? Yeah. What?
I understand, Fee. Don't worry.
Don't-
Thank
words,
you.
okay.
I got a character from Jujutsu Kaisen, and I am loving it. I am not usually a fan of the 2D kind of graphic, like, but in 3D games. But she's a fantastic character, and so I got it because I'm like, you know what? I'm finally gonna do it. I have a ton of V-Bucks at this point because I have the subscription every month, and I never use them. So here we are. I spent it on that, and it was
You've
worth
confused
it.
Mitch. Mitch has a question.
Yes, Mitch.
You have the subscription?
Yes.
Why?
Because I play quite frequently, and I wanted the
Really?
skins for everything. Yeah,
No, but like
I
I was just saying, I was confused because like I thought, as in like you've never spent money on the game at all,
oh no,
but like you give them money monthly.
I don't count that. As
Oh,
someone
got it,
who
okay.
plays as a gotcha player, you kind of just avoid talking about that.
Xbox would
You don't
love her
count
signing up for
that.
Game
What are you
Pass.
talking about?
That is real money.
It's girl math, okay?
Girl math,
I
oh
get
my
extra
gosh.
skins. I get
So-
stuff from it.
Let's go back.
Yes.
He bought her first licensed skin in the game.
Yes.
There we go. More accurate. She definitely spent money in the game though through a subscription.
Okay,
So you
that's
actually have a ton of different skins though through the battle pass, right?
100%. I have tons of them. Yes.
Just nothing that's like licensed unless it's in the
Correct.
battle pass. Like, okay,
Correct.
I got you.
There you go. Thank
hear
you
you.
for clearing that up. I apologize. I forgot to factor in girl math situation here. I'm like level 92 right now. I don't know. I just play the game and I have fun and that's about it. So that's what I did this week. And I need to continue. I did get Baymax, but I need to continue on and try to get some of the...
Oh, she has a Baymax shirt on. I didn't even notice.
The one that I bought from Disneyland.
There
I
you
love
go.
this.
That's what's up.
But yeah, no, I still haven't done the Godzilla thing. I don't know if it's gone now.
It's gone.
Oh, rest in
Too late.
peace. Well, your girl didn't get it when it was there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue with the subscription with Fortnite, but I'm planning on playing OG Fortnite this weekend. So we'll see how that goes.
That's crazy. You play that much Fortnite and like we barely played it. That's kind of wild.
It's fine, Mitch. You never invite me. The end.
If you said,
Shots
hey, would you be
fired.
down? I'm just saying. Here's what I'll tell you. How often do you see me playing Fortnite without like other people being involved? Now, if you were like, hey, I just want to throw it out there. If you're bored on stream, we could play some Fortnite. I'd be down. I would
Okay.
100% be down
I'll
to do that.
remember this.
Just saying, for sure, do it. Thank you. Just not this
Remember.
weekend because I'm playing Apex. Don't ask me to play anything else besides Apex. Thank you. Ask Sean.
It's
Sean
okay.
will play games with you.
I've already lost someone to Elden Ring, the Night Rain, so that's a whole fun bunch of, because there's like the new beta for it or like closed thing, so I don't know what's going on there. A friend of mine started streaming at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was confused. And
You
then
want to get as much time in as I guess you could, right?
they didn't get into it. They just literally sat on the screen because they didn't get into the actual lobby. But I
So
digress.
sad.
Buenos comes.
I am going to talk about a game that I'm excited to play this coming week because
Front
Fulya
log.
is here. Cabernet. So Cabernet is coming out in like 6 days. And I'm very
How is
excited
it?
for it. I'm so pumped for it. I freaked out when I found out that it was coming out. And yes, I have not... I don't know. I haven't been this excited for a game in a very long time being released. Of course, there were some games like obviously last year, but like this was the game I was waiting for 2025. So I'm like, I need this now.
Yep.
Please, I need to play this game.
Yes,
so there's
me
only
too.
just a few days
100%.
left.
I can't wait.
Yes.
This is going to be in my front log too.
Yes, it is. And that's why I wanted to talk about it because you're here, because I know you're just as hyped for this game as I am. Oh, guys. I
But
talked
the
about
art
this.
style is so good.
It's so good.
I knew that
Bunny
bunny
just had
rabbit
the same
was gonna
reaction.
die.
I mean, that bunny just had the same reaction. She showed her teeth and we both went like, Wow.
So, as a heads up, as a reminder, there are essentially specials in this game, just like when it comes to Fallout. So you get to choose your character's background, and your character's background actually has an effect on the different, like, does your character have more charisma, or are they more intelligent? So there's a lot of great items there. Also, your character is fighting between, do you want to keep your humanity, or do you want to, like, lean towards the dark side and be more vampiric and start biting people? Okay.
Yes, please.
Perfect. Well, you can do that in this game. I'm very excited. There's a lot of great characters in this game, a lot of great voice actors as well, including the fantastic Samantha, who does the voice for Karlach in Baldur's Gate 3. So, highly recommend checking this out. And this is what I'm going to be playing this coming week when it comes out.
Yeah.
Because I'm spending real money there, but no extra money on top of that with girl math. It's going to be me actually buying this game. Because apparently
Real dollars transacted, yes.
real dollary dues, if you will. Doll hairs.
Thanks for the clarity on that. That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That game looks great. And there's a little clip of it that we just watched a couple times over. The bat flying around. I like that very much. Just a flap, flap, flap. I'm here for it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Bat-shifting,
realized,
invisibility.
Fee, you just did a great job of explaining that. Like the sort of almost like a Fallout kind of thing where you're sort of like enhancing, you're almost, it was like a morality kind of spectrum, good, bad,
Yeah.
that kind of thing, and different. Yeah, are you more charismatic? I think that's awesome. I feel like you never really see that in these, what are more, I guess, almost like a visual novel kind of thing.
Yes.
A little more RPG elements into this. I like it.
Yeah, it's really cool, and not to like specifically spoil obviously the game, but the way that they kind of
But you die in the end.
Well, you die at the beginning, actually, Sean.
Oh, fair.
Yep.
So the very beginning of the, it's the way that you're finding out your character's background and how you're selecting it is someone's doing your eulogy at a funeral, and they're saying like, oh, I
Oh, and that's your
remember when they were
background.
a kid and they loved books, and then when they grew up they changed career paths, and then they became a chef, and then like on their free time they spent a lot of time playing a violin. So it's like having, or maybe you have a political background and stuff like that. So it's a really cool way of like introducing your character, and I'm like, this is almost reminiscent in a way of like Fallout 3, where it's just like you're born and then you get to like choose your character by like going to class and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's what hooked me instantaneously, and then being able to play the actual demo really like put its like claws in me, and like I really want to play this game, and I like think about it all the time, so I'm very excited.
You could say it sunk its teeth into
vampire
you.
teeth.
Yeah.
Missed that opportunity.
Yeah, we gotcha. Fully and I gotcha.
Thank you. Thanks, Mitch.
You're welcome.
Mitch can play drums? Look at this guy.
Wow.
So talented. It's
talented.
crazy.
Wow.
Man, that should have
I
been
didn't know that.
his like what is it? His geek out. His drum ability.
I can play drums.
What if Mitch was just sitting there at a drum kick the whole time? Just waiting.
He's got a
What if I
giant
hit
Got a
bass drum
snare
under
drum
his
right in
fist.
front of him.
I hit my stream deck, a new camera angle shows up, and I'm just like, just go right back. That'd be great.
I like it.
I like it.
It'd be great.
Fee,
And-
anything else?
I played Infinity Nikki. Thumbs up. It's really
Hooray.
good.
Yeah.
Hooray. The end.
Oh, is that it? That's the end?
Yeah.
So I have a question. I saw Infinity Nikki news where it's coming to
Yes.
Steam.
Yes.
I'm stupid. Where is it now?
It's on Epic.
Epic. And
okay, got
on the
it.
Google Play and Apple App Store.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, I if I see news for that game, I just immediately shoot it her way. I'm just like,
And then I go,
you might be interested in
woo!
this. And then she literally goes, woo. That's exactly
It's
what she
also
did.
on PlayStation.
Dang.
Oh.
Is
That's
that
an
shot
Xbox.
fired? That's just, yeah, that is an Xbox.
Yeah.
Has anyone tried that just to see? Go to the PlayStation browser and try to go to the site and see if you can cloud stream something.
I wonder if you can. Yeah, I don't know.
Homework for next week?
I watched Jackass the movie on my PlayStation this week. That was fun.
Oh.
Put
That
the
movie's-
old DVD in there.
I love it.
It holds up about 30%. I'll tell you that much. Like some of those things you just don't need to see anymore, you know? I still don't watch like they do the paper cuts.
Yeah,
in
that's
between.
right. That's one of the
I
worst
skip
things
it.
in that
I
one.
Absolutely skip it. No,
That is absolutely
No,
one of
thank you.
the cringier ones in the first one for sure.
Just hearing about it, just
Yeah,
really.
no,
Yeah.
not a chance. Some of their skits, they kind of like, no, Mitch, don't do that. Mm-mm. Some of their skits, they have a lot of creativity. Like they threw one guy into a bunch of mouse traps, but they dressed him up as a mouse.
Yeah, it's funnier.
It is funny. I like that.
It's great.
Yeah, 30 years ago. Good times. All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Did I finish Doom the last time I was here, you guys? Did I finish Doom 2016?
No.
Had I finished
don't think
it?
so.
I have
No.
since finished it. Holy crap, one of the best games that's ever been made. I'm so pumped for the Dark Ages. It had me I guess watching a bunch of videos as well. This could have been a geek out as well. Like, there's so much lore in Doom that
Yeah.
it's really cool, and if you're into that kind of thing, it's really interesting. But also, if you just want to shoot a bunch of demons in the face, Fulya, I know you're all into that kind of stuff. Just the fastest possible first-person shooting action. This is a Fulya game. I know this.
Oh, so much like
Doom is good stuff, man. I love that very much. Now I got to figure out though, because I will be talking about Avowed here in a second. We've got some other games coming out between now and May 15th, I think it is, for Doom: The Dark Ages. I mean, it's not like I don't have any time, but I'm also having a baby's happening pretty soon, so we'll have to figure stuff out. The other thing I did, not related to really playing video games, but I'm all in on this Microsoft or Xbox rewards thing. I'm doing this thing where, because you get points for playing a game on your PC, you get points for playing Game Pass games, you get points for doing things on your phone, and then also for playing games at your console. And sometimes I just can't get to the console. Sometimes I'm away, or I'm maybe at the office or whatever. I'm not always able to do it. I got to keep these streaks going, Fee. So what do? I use my ROG Ally, or my phone actually would work as well. And I remote play on my console. So I fire it up, play a little No Man's Sky for 15 minutes so I can get that sucker going. So that was pretty cool. I also want to tell you guys that my parents just got a Samsung TV, and I'm like, oh, let me connect that sucker to the internet. I want to see what's going on here. How does this work? And yeah, that thing's got an Xbox app on it.
It
and
sure
that's
does.
pretty great. But my parents don't have an Xbox controller just sitting around. The TV didn't come with a controller, which, Phil, come on. Start put a controller in with these TVs, man. What are you doing? What's mom and pop supposed to do over here?
I'm sure there's an app for that.
So there is an app for that. That's the point of the story, actually, Fulya. Thank you very much. I didn't know this. I don't know if you knew that. If you there's an app for a gamepad, a virtual gamepad. It's an app, Mitch, that connects to the TV. And I used my phone with just a gamepad on it, and I played Forza on it.
Was it an Xbox app, or was it a third party, just generic?
It's like a Samsung.
gamepad?
Yep, it's like a Samsung.
It's a Samsung app. Oh, okay.
Let me see what it's called here. I
Nice.
removed it from I think it's actually called Virtual Gamepad.
Nice.
Yeah, Virtual Gamepad is the app.
And yeah, because I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be an Xbox controller that works. You can do. Well, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a little D-pad and some buttons and stuff. And
Nice.
I was playing cloud games on this Samsung TV, and that was bonkers.
I'm not surprised that it's a thing.
Technology.
I was surprised. I mean, good for you. Look at you, staying up to date with stuff. I'm I don't even need
Look,
to
I'm
bring
in
a
the
controller
future,
over
right?
here. I felt like I was in the future. Yeah.
Well, she is in the future, and she still works for a
That's
place
true.
that sells
She's in the
electronics all the
tomorrow.
time, so she sees all that stuff all day long.
I'm in the
We're out of
know.
the loop, bro. Yeah, we're out of the loop, bro.
Yep.
like,
I also
"Wait
did
a
an
minute, you
Uber
can
Eats
play on the
this
cloud?"
week. Have you guys
Nice.
ever done a joint order with a Uber Eats kind of thing?
Yes.
Have you
No.
done this feat? Okay, so one person, you got a group of people.
Yeah.
We're at the office this week. Okay,
Yes.
everybody wanted to order from one single place, but you don't want to have somebody email transfer you money or
Yeah.
give you some cash or whatever. None of that. So one person sets up the order. They're going to order from this restaurant, and they send a link to all the friends, and we all go onto our phones. We all go onto Uber Eats. We pick from the menu what we want to order. We pay for it ourselves, and then it all comes as one order from one driver to the
so
place
good.
that we're at. It was the future.
I've not seen that at all.
That's
I don't
pretty
think
cool.
I've used
It
that
was
feature.
great. Yep. Canada. Maybe it's just a Canadian thing.
I did it
Canada.
I know for a fact I did that 5 years ago before 2020.
5 years ago?
Yeah.
Sean thinks it came out last week,
Thanks.
and she
Yeah.
goes,
I'm sorry.
No, I know I'm the last. Look, I'm so late to this. They're just have $20 for free. Okay, like you can just have like it was like this offer that I hadn't claimed yet. So that was great. I had some really good Thai food this week with some friends at work.
Nice.
So that was
There
good.
you go.
Some drunken noodles there, Fee.
Ooh,
Yep,
delicious.
It's very tasty. So I was playing that.
Playing that Uber Eats app. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm playing Forza both on cloud at my parents' house, and then just I've been through a bunch of stuff, and I just kind of wanted to drive some cars lately. And Forza's there for me, and I feel like nobody talks about it like ever. And where the Xbox Drive, we could probably talk about that, but Forza Motorsport is still very good, and I like it very much, and that's great. Eternal Strands also still very good, but unfortunately, another game came out. That Avowed. I've been so excited for Avowed. I have watched people get a little excited and then spend the next 3.5 to 7 years, however long it's been, just trashing it, doubting Obsidian, going, I don't know about this. I guess it's Skyrim, but I guess it's kind of not Skyrim. Oh my goodness. Fulya, do you know what Avowed is? Have you seen this Avowed business I'm talking about here?
I have seen it, and only one copy of the Steelbook edition came to our store.
Oh wow! Lock it down for me and ship it over to me if you don't mind.
No
that would be
worries.
great. As I talk about this, I'm going to bring up a trailer that apparently is a year old. Let's see how much this thing holds up. What is this? A whole like dang intro here. Anyways, Avowed, my high level thoughts, and I'm only a couple hours in. I did not get it when all the reviewers got it. I just got it. I guess it was just yesterday at this point. And so I've been excited about this game. Obsidian can do no wrong. As far as I'm concerned, they're one of the best, if not the best developer under the Xbox banner. They make spectacular games. And I'll just kind of like throw some hyperbolic statements at you to start, Fee. I was wondering how I was going to talk about this because I was very disappointed with Dragon Age. All right. And everybody in BioWare, there's a whole bunch of drama going on over there and hoping everybody lands on their feet with BioWare. Now, fear not, though, because Obsidian is going to bring us into the future of damn Western RPGs. It's not going to be Starfield, unfortunately, and it isn't going to be Dragon Age. It's this. This is a world that feels like they actually give a shit about and that they created and has existed for years before you actually plunked into the game. And I feel like I'm skipping over the best part, Fee. There's a beautiful, beautiful character creator in this one.
Sold.
You're talking her language. Yep.
Sold.
There you
Sold.
go.
Sold.
Beautiful.
Spider, I'm out.
Oh yeah, the spiders. We'll get to the spiders. I want to spend a couple minutes on this, and I'm excited for other people to play and jump in. It's coming to Game Pass on the 18th, so everybody can go ahead and play it there. The short version of my sort of impressions is you should. All right. Character creator is really cool, and that's when it starts to introduce this notion of being a godlike. And I don't know exactly what's going on here, but you're sort of almost like touched by the gods, and it shows up on you in some way that you can choose. It's almost flowery. It's almost like mushrooms or fungi, or almost like growing out of you in all these different kind of ways. And so it's interesting because you can choose: are they coming out of your eyeballs? Are they coming out of your head? Like, is it flowery? All these different things. And you can choose to have it show up on the screen or show up as your character or not. But it does note right there. The other characters are gonna respond to it. Like it's gonna throw people off because you look a little weird. You know, they're gonna be like, "Ooh, you're one of those." Okay, and I don't know what it is about this. It does remind me of Dragon Age a little bit. Like there's a sense of almost like I don't know if it's racism. I don't know if it's like when you treat people differently for like how they appear. And that just on the surface level, I think is interesting, and it shows a little courage, I think, for them to introduce this. We'll see where it goes in terms of the story. But I mean, a classic character creator, you're going to choose how you look and all your different features and your background. I am a noble scholar. I grew up in a questionable part of town with questionable morals. But I was selected by the emperor to help him out, and now I'm going to go do some jobs for him, and I think that's really neat. I'm going to be a kind of like a wizard / ranger. I've got my bow and arrow, and I'm casting spells all over the place, which I think is really fun and cool. And it's all about for me, the thing that dropped off with Dragon Age was two things. I felt like the premise didn't matter to me. I didn't care like what we were fighting about. Didn't care about like what the obstacle was. It didn't seem to matter to me at all. And the characters were so boring. And I was like, so now I'm watching for it. All right, because I made such a big deal about it with Dragon Age, and it really had me like kind of fall off that game. So I fire up Avowed. I'm like, all right, Avowed, Obsidian, show me what you got. And they're like, cool. The stuff, the world itself is starting to attack the living creatures on it. This thing called the Dream Scourge, and it's almost like these mushroom fungi growing up out of the ground, attaching to some living things, and it's basically driving them crazy. And they're attacking each other, and they're turning on each other, whether they're animals or humans or the people walking around. And that's good enough to get me hooked. I'll tell you that much. That is pretty cool. Fee. Too many F's around here. Fee.
I knew we'd mess up. One of us would mess up. Yep.
You would love this game. I'm telling you.
I'm so excited. Is it coming to Game Pass, Sean?
It's coming to Game Pass, and you can play first person or third person.
Boom.
Actually.
I'm sold. I can play
and
third
cloud.
person and cloud. I'm going to play on my Samsung TV on my couch.
I'm playing on my PC and on my Xbox. I'm going back and forth. I got one code. It works both ways, which is really great. 3 different modes on console as far as like the graphics go. So you can have like your quality mode and your balance and then performance. I'm always choosing performance. I'm always going for the smoothest frame rate, and that looks pretty good. This game is gorgeous, you guys. It is absolutely beautiful. The first time I saw it, I thought it was maybe a little glowy. And now that I'm in it, I'm like, I love this, man. By the way, pro tip, go behind all the waterfalls. Sometimes there's stuff behind it. Sometimes there's some good stuff to find behind these waterfalls. A couple things I have some notes, you guys. Okay, I have some notes. It is beautiful on console and on PC. The Dream Scourge is also very cool. Dream Scourge reminds me of this thing. Now, like any other Western RPG, you're going to have these wonderful conversations with these engaging characters. They're going to tell you about their background and some stuff that's going on. And oftentimes in these games, somebody's going to drop a little bit of lore, okay? Sometimes they'll say something like they'll reference like a war that happened 20 years ago or something like that, or a character that you should know. And usually what you'll have to do in that case is go run over to your codex. You go play menus of the game for a second, Fulya, and you have to read like a whole like document. You have to try to find out what that is. This is a very small detail that I'm going to make a big deal about. When you're having these conversations, it'll highlight some of these words like Dream Scourge or something like, or a land or a person or a race of people, that kind of thing. It'll highlight them. And off to the side is you can pull up a little like glossary of terms of the things that people are saying within that conversation. And I think that is brilliant. I can't believe that's not been a thing until right now. So shout out to Obsidian for that nice little quality of life thing. Yeah, so it's kind of like, the other thing I wanted to mention is the combat is almost like BioShock, when you got like one hand is your weapon and your other hand is your magic in some case, or you can have 2 hands doing your bow and arrow, and that's pretty great. Kai, this glowy, greeny, tealy kind of fish-like, almost like creature. He's got scales and sharp teeth. Mitch, he's like the main character. I want to grab a picture of him if I can real quick. Let's see. Kai is voiced by the same guy who did Garrus in Mass Effect. And this is a big deal. Because every game should have Garrus from Mass Effect.
All of them.
Kai from, what am I looking for? Avowed. Kai from Avowed, if I can. This guy has the best chest since Khan from the Wrath of Khan. Okay, this is pretty good stuff here, Mitch. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, is this another hear me out for you?
This is a hear me. I don't even know if that counts as a hear me out. I mean, like that's just like a
look at him. What
pretty obvious. Kai is great though. Kai is there to like he'll be with you, kind of like almost like a Nick Valentine from Fallout New Vegas. He's kind of there the whole time. And I had a moment where there's these farmers and they're in a rough jam. Things aren't going so great for them. And it gives me the option, should I help them out? And the way it worded was like, finance the farm, give them 100 coins or whatever. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Because I thought they'd be on the hook and maybe owe me some money later. So I give them 100 coins and, they weren't really in a good spot. It didn't look like things were really going to work out for them anyways. And as soon as I handed them over 100 coins, Kai turns to me and he says, sometimes it's more kind to not give false hope. I'm like, damn, this guy is keeping it real, man. Jeez. Damn. Yeah, good stuff. But I live for games like this. There's right at the start, you come across this lady who's in a prison, and you don't know to trust her or not. Like, she's a smuggler of some sort. You're like, do you let her out? Do you help her out? Like, is she lying? Is she gonna kill you? All this stuff. She says there's a boat over here, and you're like, ooh, what am I gonna do with this? And this is it. That's all. It's not complicated. That's all it takes is give me this person. I don't know if I should trust them, and then put me in a situation where I should actually trust them, or I could kill them, or I could leave them to die a horrible death. Like, this is why I play RPGs, you guys. This is it. This is what I want to do with my time, and it's good stuff. That's probably, yeah. What?
No, I was just gonna say. Oh my, I'm sorry. No, I was just gonna say I was looking at the character creator a little bit, and these are phenomenal.
They are.
I love the mixture between like the natural, like you were talking about, the like a lot of like the mushroom type fungi growing out of the character, and you can have it going out of the side of the face or on the top of the head, or you can have it in other locations, and it looks so cool. And it doesn't look like it looks like it belongs there. It's not like just an added piece. It looks really natural. Like it's gonna sound really silly. It kind of reminds me of like some of the characters from like Star Trek that you see from like a different
100%.
planet. And then you're like, this feels like an actual like group of people, or like a specific race, or like a like what you would see in the universe. And this is so cool. Like, it's not over the top. It's not like, oh, here's a huge mushroom. It's like,
and some of them are.
Like, well, some of them, of course, are, yeah. But it's just like, oh, there's like a like different types of mushrooms and different types of like foliage that you can have growing out. It almost looks like coral in a way as well.
Yes. Yep.
And it's like it's vibrantly like the colors for it is beautiful. I love this.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and it has some sort like, and it has an impact on the story. Seth says, didn't they play The Last of Us? It is very like fungal. Almost like, what are they? The clickers? They kind of look like almost like the clickers in some ways. Yeah, some of them are actually like covering their whole eyes.
Oh, that looks cool though. That looks
it
some really cool ways to integrate that.
Yeah, and I mean, like, on the surface, you can just play this game as far as like the action goes and making some decisions, but it's got some pretty deep. I'm really intrigued to hear Ryan Turford talk about this on the RPG Cave, which I believe he will be, and he'll speak a lot more eloquently about like the skill trees and the more hardcore RPG elements here. But I've got a bunch of quests that I can go ahead and do, and that's all good. I can find this cartographer who's like mapping out the area, and that's going to be cool. But I just want to wander around. Like, everything that is in this world, this is maybe where it differs from Eternal Strands, where I enjoyed wandering around there, but it's like, if I just go off the beaten path for a little bit, I found like this windmill that has a kind of a beaten in part of the wall that I could bash in with my sword, or I could throw a grenade at it, or I could burn it down and with some flame throwing and stuff. There's flamethrowers in this. That took me way too long to mention. You can throw some flames up in here. And then there's a whole other kind of like thing to explore over here. And I wandered off to this other side here. I found a note that this old farmer who's warning his friends, Mitch, don't worry about it. This farmer's warning his friends don't to go into this cave. And I'm like, I'm going to go into that cave. I'm going to go see what's going on over here. And there's a bunch of spiders down there, Fulya. Spiders for you. And just little spiders and a mama spider giving birth to all the baby spiders. But guess what? You can freeze that spider and you can bash it to bits just like the T-1000 from Terminator 2. It's real good stuff. Yeah, this character creator is really great for us to
That
watch.
is the wildest looking thing I've ever seen. Those eyes are terrifying. Holy crap. Oh my god. They were like super close and super big. Like, holy crap.
That's how I do it, man. I don't know about you guys.
I can see myself spending like 3 hours in this character creator, guys.
Good character creator.
That's tomorrow's stream, guys. Go check her out.
Yeah. I mean,
On
long
the
story
18th.
short, I don't know what the hell anybody was thinking doubting Obsidian. They're masters at this. They've been doing it forever. I'm loving it. I go to bed thinking about it. I can't believe I'm still talking about it because I'm just making this show longer because I want to just go ahead and play this damn thing. I have no idea how long it is though. And this is the thing for me, I'm not like everybody else. I don't need a game to be 4,000 hours. Nope. I don't know how long this game is right now. I'm enjoying it. I'm still early in. People should know that I'm not. I haven't completed it. I haven't been playing it as long as all the other reviewers, but I will be getting back to it. I encourage others, especially if you have Game Pass already. Why the hell wouldn't you? You know, go burn those spiders to the ground.
Sean, I just want to say I'm really excited to hear how excited you are about this game.
Me too.
Because like I know that you were really excited about Dragon Age, of course, and then like hearing how other games have been going recently, it's just like I don't know. It's when it comes to like larger games or larger names like Obsidian releasing a game, I will say I was slightly I was a little bit kind of questionable about it, not because I don't think they wouldn't have done a good job. It's just like recently just like major players have been kind of flopping when it comes to games.
Yep.
Where I've been like and not just saying this because Fulya is here, like I've been really championing behind indie games over the past 2 years. So being able to hear like a studio like Obsidian coming out with this game and releasing something like that, I'm kind of excited that I haven't been really watching anyone play this or like hearing anything about it. I think I saw one TikTok about it today, and I'm just like, I'm actually excited to play this. Like, this was, I will say, other than making the fun thumbnail I did today, I haven't been putting in too much into it. But no, I'm really like, I'm actually like really excited to hop into it this week because I want to get into that character creator. Like, I'm actually thrilled by that. I love like the different, it's not like the norm, and I'm so excited to be able to see like what kind of like characters I can create through that. So I am pumped.
I can't wait for you to play it. It is such a fee game. It's crazy. These decisions it allows you to make, the discovery that happens. Like, I don't want to spoil. I haven't played a whole bunch, so I actually can't spoil too much for anybody. And I don't know what anybody's going to find because, like, I'm not exactly. It's not like a straight line through the story, of course. But I'm wandering around, and all of a sudden I hear like this person around the corner kind of like mumbling to himself and saying like almost like some sort of like Latin kind of spell, like some language, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden he lights on fire. And you and you find the note. He lights himself on fire. You find the note. He's like, I finally figured it out. I'm going to show them. And something. And he's trying to like harness the power of fire. And he kills himself by lighting himself on fire. And it's just, he's there with the skeleton smoking, man. It is like silly. It's not quite as silly as the Outer Worlds. Like, I don't know if you played that one. Like, that game is genuinely funny. But this one it's just very self-aware. And if you guys are here for that, man, the writing is so good. The performances are excellent. Like, I care about these characters, thankfully. So, man, Avowed. I'm only a couple hours in, so just take it at that.
Thank you for
Next week I'll come back and tell you that it's awful and I'm super disappointed and I can't believe I believe in Obsidian. But I doubt it, man. Yeah, can't wait.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Wait. Yeah, I wish I had a chance to kind of check it out. I mean, of course, the day one thing that Bow's always talks about. It's not.
I forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not day one because technically you have to pay extra or whatever.
Yeah.
It does look good, and like I said, the reviews that I've been seeing are kind of like, it's weird because they're kind of all over the place. Like, I saw like some people give it like 6s and 7s, but then some people are like 9, 10.
There's no shot.
Yeah, no, it's really weird. Like, I think it was like IGN gave it a 7.
I've heard some people upset that you can't romance Kai.
Yeah, like the only other thing I was looking at, yeah, exactly.
Maybe he's just not that into you, you know?
No, I don't think there's any
saying.
romancing in the game at all. Like, I think that's
people
the problem.
just assume. They're just like, we have Baldur's Gate 3, now we need to be able to like sleep with everybody. Like, that's essentially like what people are looking for in game. Like, some people are looking for, they're like, I want to be able to romance all these characters, and it's just like, maybe that's not needed, but they're just like, but I want to be able to romance them, and which is really funny because that's the topic of the show. But I mean, I digress.
It's Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
It is. It is.
Just seems like it was made by a competent team who understands what an RPG is about. With that said, and I don't know, again, I haven't played too much, but it's a little stiff, I guess. If I am going to throw any criticisms with it, like, it feels maybe a little bit stiff, and I have to wrap my head around the combat itself. And I think that'll come with me diving in deeper into the style of play. Like, you can just be like a knight. You can just go and bash with your sword and just do that. But I'm kind of got like this balanced approach of like, I'm kind of a wizard, but I'm kind of a ranger and that kind of thing. And flipping between the two, it is kind of nice. You can have like two loadouts, as it were. So I'm flipping between having a bow and arrow, and then I click a button and it flips over to holding a sword in one hand and a spell book in the other. That's how this works. So there's, I mean, it's kind of complicated, but I can figure it out. Like, I'm no smarty pants.
You're an adult. You can get it.
You got
You're
this.
Not dummy.
I'm an adult. Exactly. I played Fallout 3.
You're an adult.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I do what I want. I'm 40.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm 40.
I love how Sean knows that.
Yeah.
Though two things that I will say, I was like, because again, I haven't had hands on with the game yet, so please don't take this as my own opinion. But the two things I saw that I thought were really good that they were talking about in the review, one, almost no glitches, like
Not that I've
at all.
seen.
And for this type of game, that's like the norm of just
Yeah.
like, especially a Bethesda game, just handfuls of glitches, game breaking glitches, graphical glitches, blah blah blah, whatever. Right?
Yep.
They were saying like they did the whole playthrough, the completionist playthrough, which they said was like 50 something hours, less than 5 glitches. They were just like, and it wasn't even like game breaking, had to restart my game, lost save progress, nothing. It was just like random weird graphical hiccup here and there. So like good for them to actually have a game that comes out and isn't essentially broken or we have to wait for a patch to do
Yeah, you
this
can play on
mission.
day one.
Yeah, you can actually play on day one. Isn't that shocking? The one thing I thought that was great to hear because, like I said, that just shows that they put time. And again, it did get delayed. So I mean, that extra time is really nice when it comes out and it's actually polished and complete.
Yep.
The one thing that they said that I was kind of weirded out by is apparently after you kill enemies in the game, they don't respawn. So
Yeah.
like if you go back to an area and say you're like, oh man, I want to do this side mission or whatever, you could travel and just, if you ruined everything there, nothing comes back. So you're just
Oh, I
walking
see.
around this like
Yeah.
empty area where there's just nothing.
Yeah.
And that kind of weird to me. Like I get it. Like certain enemies, like, just give me something to do between here and this spot, right? If I'm just walking and I'm just, there's no interactions, there's no enemies, there's nothing to engage me besides just a walking simulator. And again, it's very pretty, by the way. Graphically, it looks great.
Yep.
Like, it's just odd to me that they were like 0 enemies come back. If you
Yeah,
don't want
that is
big
kinda
bosses
weird.
to come back,
Yep.
I get that. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little strange.
Yeah, it would make it tough to level up. Like you wouldn't be able to, spam an area or whatever.
Exactly. So that's the thing is like that was the only part that I found a little strange and like obviously they could easily just fix that if they wanted to. If they get enough feedback on it, they could easily patch it. Be like, hey, we're respawning these basic enemies.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just something. But no, I mean, from what I saw, it was weird because the IGN person talked highly of the game, but then it got a 7. I'm like, you seem like you should be giving this a higher score. Like, it seems like you were like, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is great. This is okay. This is kind of dumb. 7. I'm like,
I can't.
Damn,
I'm
bro.
not commenting. I'm
not
yeah,
gonna
again,
comment.
I
the
can't
comment.
comment on what it's just weird to me because, like I said, how
That's crazy.
how he was talking about it. I definitely thought he was going to say a higher number at the end. But
Yeah.
just to be clear, like overall though, it's getting generally favorable reviews. It is not another 5 or 6 overall. Like it is a generally favorable game, and again, it's on Game Pass. Shut up and play it.
It's a great Game Pass get, and Eternal Strands, and Lonely Mountains, and like there's so much goodness on
A million
on
things,
Game
yes.
Pass right now. Yeah.
Happy to hear you like it, Sean. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to play more. Tell you guys, I would love to talk spoilers with people as time goes on too. So we might have to set something up in the Discord possibly.
For sure.
Yeah.
That
Good
could be I wonder how long it is because could that, like right now I'm looking for a single player game and I'm thinking, cause like the single player games that I'm looking to play right now are all like ridiculously long. Like
Play
the
it.
Red Deads are the ones I was wanting to play next.
Bet
I'm
you
like,
won't. Play it.
I mean, what are you talking about Avowed?
Yeah. Yes.
I wouldn't, like I said, I want to kind of time it to where will I have time to beat this before South of Midnight? And then, I'm just like, that's why I'm trying to time
Or-
my single player games like that. So
You could play it so we could all talk about it.
fine.
Do it.
Yeah.
You-
It's
you
like we
twisted
do a
my
podcast
arm.
together. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I should do things for content. What are you talking about? What?
Do what you want, Mitch.
What?
Thank you. Thank you for
Do
your
what makes you
permission to do what I
happy.
want. Thank you.
I'm not
Only
giving
because you,
Okay, before we move on to whatever the hell is happening next after this segment, I do want to pull in Hambone Johnny, who asked a question in the Discord. It said, are you playing Avowed in first person or third person? Do you think more games should provide that option for players? I'm playing mostly in first person. I did wander around a little bit in third person. I will say the game, it kind of almost like gives you a warning fee. Like if you want to play in third person, it's there, but also like heads up, it might be a little trickier in like tight spots. Like I think it says something about like your perspective, like your what's it called, depth perception can be a little bit
Sure.
trickier in third person. I think that makes sense.
Absolutely. I've switched in between games before, in like especially in things like Fallout 4 when I had to do things like sniping, for example. Like if I had to, I would switch to first person if need be. I personally don't have any issues with that.
Yeah.
But I do you know what? The warning at the beginning, highly appreciated. For people who might not be accustomed to living the third person life and having to switch in between the two.
Yeah, it's like, because it's I feel like it's clearly designed for the first person experience. Like there's it's actually quite good platforming, which is probably a weird thing to say. Like you can jump around and climb up onto like cliffs and stuff, and it'll pull you up, and that's pretty good.
Sure.
But yeah, that's probably better in third person. And you want to see your character. You spend all this time creating your character.
Yes.
And you want to see what they're wearing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, third person, a shout out to that. Rod Anti-Macro in the Discord said, I played a bunch of Avowed and really liked the combat. Took a look at build site, and I'm going heavy mage. Going to be throwing fire everywhere, even though early on ice is super powerful because of its freeze effect. What is your build going to be? I kind of talked a little bit about that. I don't know what elements I'm going after first. I'm just kind of playing around right now. But yeah, that ice, you can freeze and beat guys into little bits there, Mitch.
Nice.
Can you play a melee class?
Play a melee class, just a fighter. Yeah, fighter class. Yeah,
perfect.
for sure.
I
That's
like
or a
typically
wizard.
what I like to do.
Yeah. And I'm interested, like, there's the whole, like, skill tree about, for the godlike. I don't know what that's going to do. Like, I'm going to get some sort of weird godlike abilities, and we'll see. We'll see. So that's how early I am. And people who have played will hear me say that and go, like, yeah, he's very early. So, which I am, which I said.
Nice.
I'm very glad that the game offers first and third person. That is amazing because I feel there's definitely, that should be a thing. And I'm not going to say every game, but a lot of games. Like, let's put it this way. Overwatch has announced some big updates where now it's going third person.
Yeah.
Now, am
is
I
huge.
saying it's going third person because Marvel Rivals showed up and kind of kicked it in the face and that's third person? Maybe. But the fact that you give people options for those types of games is great. And more games should do it. Especially, like I said, in Fee's situation where like first person just ruins the experience for her. Like it absolutely should be. It's almost like an accessibility thing. Like,
Yeah.
just give you an option to play it either way.
100%.
100% be an accessibility thing because there are games that I cannot play.
Yep.
No matter how many times friends message me and they're like, I found this really cool game and it's in first person. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I will play a
Right.
limited amount of first person games and that is not it.
Yep. Cool. Avowed. We like it so far. Can't wait for you guys to play it next week.
Absolutely.
I'll figure it out.
Mushroom people.
All right. So since we started this segment, has anybody played anything new they want to talk about? Or
100%.
Yeah, I played the entirety of Starfield, you know?
yeah, I bet you have. I bet you have. Yeah, it's time to start episode number 375 of the Xbox Drive. We're here next. It's already next Friday.
Right.
All right. I will run the ad for the Patreon or for the non-Patreon people right now. And
Yeah.
then Patreon people, you guys get to just kind of carry on forward.
That's right.
Perfect.
Thank
All
you
right,
for your
Fee.
support.
Yes.
Fee, what's next? Normally, Bows, I think, takes us into what's next. You take what are we doing here? Why is it going to get weird?
Okay, it's gonna get Welcome to me hosting this segment of the podcast. We are playing a good game, a good old-fashioned game of Hear Me Out. Now, if you do not understand this concept, you have to specifically select characters that are not typically what people would select or deem as attractive, or could just be just a random character, a random item, if you will, from a game, and say essentially, hear me out, this is the character. Now, if you are also there, people usually do this with cakes as a heads up, so they usually have photos with like a little like toothpick or a little like kebab stick, and they put it on there, and they're like, hear me out, and then they put the photo, and then there's like the hear me out cakes, for
I'm
example.
sorry, that is the first time I'm hearing that.
Fool, you've not
That's the
seen this?
TikTok I got. That's the TikTok I got, by the way. What do you think I'm thinking? I'm like, what are you talking about, cakes?
Exactly. So, like, people usually select, like, Balto from the movie Balto, maybe Simba, maybe people choose, like, randomly one particular side character or, like, item from, like, a specific movie, or it might just be a matter of just, like, a very unorthodox character. Of course, the ones that are frowned upon are usually, like, someone saying, like, oh, like, Eric from The Little Mermaid. No, that doesn't count. That is not a hear me out. That is a no duh kind of answer. So just wanted to give you the threshold.
Yes, we need the rules. We need the
Yes.
Quit being weird, people. How about that? Yeah. How about that? Hey, everybody out there who thought that answer, stop being weird. Talk to a therapist. All right.
Okay. There we go. So, you know what? I'm going to start off. You know what? Why not?
Let's go.
I am going to start off with the 7'2" big baddie from BioShock. We're going with Big Daddy from BioShock. So we're going to go with this guy. One hand's adorable, one hand's a drill. Why not?
Whoa, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know if I like that
I
very
almost
much
did a spit take
at
with my water.
all.
Holy crap.
Okay,
Oh, look at that fist. Oh, no.
That's a big ass hand. I just want to say something. That's a giant hand as well.
Hear me out on the Big Daddy. I mean, I kind of hear it. I will hear you out.
I think anybody who chooses them would also hear it out.
Okay, I just want to say, you remember last week when Mitch, you said something and you didn't realize how inappropriate it sounded until the
Yeah.
moment you said it? Yeah, that was this moment. This was this moment for me.
Holy shit.
Fee, what is so good about Big Daddy?
Yeah, tell us in detail, why don't you?
I think she just did.
Yeah.
That's what blew us all away. You're like, holy crap.
I'm just going to leave.
You got this deep, rumbly voice and makes you feel something from the inside out. You know what I mean? Like, holy crap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the trailer for, like, BioShock 2, he just, like, smashes through a wall, and I'm just like, okay, hello, and then there you go.
Okay, hello. I don't know. I shouldn't have let you go first, man. How are we supposed to follow up that? Holy.
Why did you let me go first?
That was good
I'm about
stuff.
to make it weird. Don't worry about it. Go on.
Oh, I
Okay.
like this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mitch. Why don't you go?
No, I'm not going next. No, everybody else needs to go. I'm
You
gonna be
said
embarrassed.
you're gonna
Go.
go next.
You're gonna go next.
All right, I'll go next. So I was okay. So basically, we were trying to keep it Xbox related, right? Now, I basically went and just looked up Xbox characters, and everybody's got like a fake Super Smash Brothers screen that just has like a list of all the characters. So I just started going through all of them, right? And some of them are like already attractive, right? I'm like, that's like
Yeah,
the
you
opposite.
can't do that. They're already attractive.
It's like
That's not
BJ
what
Blazkowicz. That's a good looking man. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep.
Like, he's big and strong. So I went with somebody that nobody would choose in a million years.
Yep.
Clippy. Now hear me out.
Clippy?
What?
The paperclip?
Hear me out. He's got beautiful eyes.
Oh, no.
And he wants to help you. And he will take
Big
care of you.
googly
And
eyes.
exactly. I just want to point out, Clippy, he's a giver. He hears your problems
a
and he wants to help you. And look at those eyes. Now, will it be weird to cuddle with him? Absolutely. That's weird, right? Sharp corners. Look at that. That'll probably
corners.
that thing will poke you. Don't think about it that way.
Oh, that's kind of
But
the point.
I'm just saying. I mean, there's a depressed Clippy right there. It looks like he let himself go. That's a pregnant Clippy. Okay, now we're getting into weird fan fiction. We're not looking into these clips. You need to put this away, Sean.
Where else does this? Where else does this go? What if we keep scrolling
No,
down
stop
here?
scrolling, Sean. Sean, stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. Do you have safe search on? That's terrible. That's terrible. Why does that say breaking? Microsoft icon Clippy dead from coronavirus. Okay, Sean, you're going too deep on the internet. Okay.
Let's get out of this part of the internet. All right.
Okay. Hide the images. All I gotta say is he listens to you. He helps solve your problems. He's a great listener. He's a
good one.
And he's got beautiful eyes. So yeah, there you go. I made it weird. Let's go.
All right. Nice. Fulya, golly,
Yes.
I can't. We haven't even gone all the way around once.
That's true.
Okay. I'm going to go for the wholesome cuteness, and I'm going to go
Okay.
indie, right? I'm going to go with Sushi Bot from Rolling Hills. Because he makes sushi and serves it for you. He wears cute little hats, and he's just... He's so helpful. He is so helpful.
He feeds you.
Exactly. I like food. I love sushi. I will eat sushi. And it's the best. Yes.
I don't know about this.
Helps
okay.
find things around town. Like it's got this little radar antenna. And
Yep.
if you lose something, you'll look for it for you. So if you do lose your phone, there you go. There's your Find My device. Sushi
All right.
bot.
Okay.
Who wouldn't? Yeah.
Feel like you guys are leaning on the whole, like, are they helpful or not? And Fee comes in here with a big old fist hand on one side and a drill on the other side. Like, Fee understood the assignment. You know what I mean?
Hey, mine's got something. Never mind. I'll stop talking.
Oh, you tell me. No, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a little poker. I'm just
He's
saying.
got a little poker.
But
Yep,
not as big as the one that Fee talked about, but you know what I'm saying? Just
No, keep sushi bot wholesome.
it's not the size of the poker that matters, right? Or the size of the drill. That's right.
Yeah.
Sean is currently silent right now because he doesn't even know what to say.
I'm going to talk to you guys about Dragon Age 2. I want to introduce you to this Kunari named the Aeroshock. All right? Now, according to Wikipedia, the Aeroshock is the commander and the de facto spiritual leader of the Kunari expedition in the city of Kirkwall. His character kicks ass. Dragon Age 2 is better than they've told you, you guys. And, I mean, hear me out. He kind of looks like a beast. Not typical, but if you want to get horny, you talk about this Kunari.
Jesus
all right?
Christ.
What?
What's wrong with that, Mitch?
Nothing. We chose the subject.
Look at that.
Nothing.
That's a man's man beast.
Man, that guy looks like he's got some city miles on him.
I think
Look
he
at that
probably does
face.
have some city miles on him. Yep. He could drag you, you know?
Jesus Christ. You gotta change this to explicit on Spotify and all those now. Like you gotta do that.
Hear me out.
It's the one episode we had to do it. All right.
Maybe. All right. Fee, you want to go for another round here? Or we decide we're going to do this again?
Did we
more?
have what? Are we supposed to have more than one? Oh no.
Oh, I got more than one. I got
More
more
than
than one.
one.
Yep.
Oh no, go on then.
All right, Fee, who
Okay.
you got?
Okay, you know what? I had to think about this. As we
right,
all know,
So did I.
I am a huge Fallout fan. So who am I going to choose from the series? From Fallout, you know what I mean? I mean, I could go, like, you can't choose Hancock. Everyone adores Hancock. You could go the little odd way, the shadow, if you will, with the Mothman. But I'm going to go with the classic Nick Valentine, which I have found that apparently there is a mod where you can romance this character. Guys, the amount of hours that I've spent with this particular character, on top of the fact I would take down the entire Brotherhood for him. Holy pajibas. Nick Valentine for sure. 100%.
I mean,
I
you
think
probably
like,
will never get tired.
it's true. I mean, he's been alive for what, 250 years plus? And yeah, no,
He's got a good voice, Nick
He
Valentine.
does.
Say he'll never get tired.
Yep. I'm glad you
Yep.
caught that, Mitch.
Yep.
It's fine. It's fine.
What are we
It's gonna get
talking
weird. It's
about?
Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's
my
Day,
God.
everybody.
Happy
Yeah, I guess.
Valentine's Day.
Oh boy.
All right, Mitch.
Oh.
Do you need
No.
time? You need time?
Yeah, I need time. Yeah, 100%.
All right, Fulya. Do you have another one lined up, or do you need some time?
I do have another one lined up for you.
Oh,
all.
give it to
Okay.
me.
Let's go. I'm gonna sort of direct you all. Look, mine are all gonna be from indie games, but they're
Okay.
all available
I'm
on
cool with
Xbox.
this.
Okay.
They're all available on Xbox. Okay.
Fulyas are going to be like respectable partners, you know?
Yeah. definitely ones that don't disrespect you in certain rooms of the house. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Fee and I want to be like dragged around the universe. You know what I'm saying?
I quit the show.
Fulya's
my
like,
God.
they'll remember your birthday.
They'll bring you breakfast in bed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Look, I'm not that kind
Hear
of cool.
me out.
Okay.
This character is when
my
you bring
God.
home to your parents.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
All right. I'm gonna direct
mom
you
will
all
love this
to a detective.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, you're going to beat me to it. You're going to beat me to it, and I love it. Give it to me.
And it is Eugene McQuacklin
Yes,
from
it
Duck
is.
Detective.
Yes.
And the Secret Army. He
Oh, yes.
he may have a little bit of a bread addiction. That's okay. We can work on that.
Here we go.
But
Yep.
he's a very good detective.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to sort shit out.
Yep.
And he look at the way he dresses. Very suave. Love the
Yeah.
hat. The tie brings it all together.
Yep.
And he's very serious when he's on the job. So
Oddly
he takes
enough,
his
you
job very
probably have never
seriously.
played Fallout New Vegas, but oddly enough, this is a character very much like Nick Valentine.
Funny fact. Nick Valentine's from Fallout 4.
Good job, Sean.
Oh, what did I say?
New Vegas.
New Vegas.
I almost said 76. I don't even know what's going on here.
That's okay. I was
Yep.
just gonna say these are like this character is very reminiscent of Nick Valentine. I almost said the same thing, Sean. So
Well, you would have said the right Fallout, and I'm just sitting here with my foot in my mouth like an idiot.
no, absolutely. You know what?
Oh,
No,
Sean, you just
New
said
Vegas is
Fallout.
great.
That's the main thing.
It was
Exactly,
a Fallout
you
character.
said Fallout.
And I did play that game. Now, Fulya, I was going to talk about literally any character in this game. Hear me out. The big bear boss. Hear me out. The sheep lady in the kitchen. Hear me out. So there you go. That was going to be one of mine. All right.
I like that.
Eugene
This guy's
McLachlan.
seen some shit, you know? He's not going to mess around.
I mean, right now he's having a bit of a marriage issue
Yep. Yeah, well, I mean,
because
you
of his bread addiction.
could- bread
Okay,
addiction. Yep.
But he's cool.
he's going through it.
He's
I want to see
fine.
this bear from the duck. Yeah, this guy.
Oh
Yeah.
dang!
That's the one. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, whoa! The two. There's an otter.
Where's the otter?
So it's
that-
right underneath
Oh,
the
this-
photo.
Oh, is this real? This sequel?
No,
That can't
that
be
otter
real.
might be like
That's
a
someone's
bit
mascot for their YouTube
Yeah, I think
channel.
so.
Yeah, that's a
Me
fanfic
just straight
right
up,
there.
wait, hear me out. Hear me out on this guy's logo.
Sad face.
What is this guy's name? It's just the bear. Like it's just bear.
No,
He
he
looks like
does.
one.
He does have like an actual. There you go. Is it bear or is
It
it?
just says
was
bear. I'm sure he's got an. I can't remember. I mean, here's
That's
like
sheep.
this lady.
No,
This
they
sheep
actually
lady.
do have names. They do have names.
All these characters, like janitor penguin dude. This guy's pretty great. The ram.
So ridiculous.
That you love this.
Bear.
Yeah. So everybody should go check out Duck Detective and just hear us out.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Manfred. That's the bear.
There it is. I mean, that
Oh.
says it all.
Oh,
There you go.
Manfred. Hell yeah. All right, where are we at here? Fulya and I kind of tag team Duck Detective there, if
Okay.
you will. Yeah. Fee,
Guys.
Mitch, you want to go again, or you want to go back to Fee? Okay, Fee, go ahead.
go ahead.
Okay.
I'm at a loss
All right,
of words.
welcome.
Tag
welcome
teaming
back
Duck
to.
Detective.
We're here for it, guys. One of my favorite series of all time is Darkest Dungeon. And there's a particular character that you can select, and his name the Abomination. Now, fun fact, nobody likes the Abomination.
Abomination.
Oh yeah, this guy, he comes
That's a
Guys.
Wendy's burger.
No, it's not okay. So this guy comes onto the scene and just destroys everything. And I was just like, you know what? Hear me out.
Hear me
That
out.
I was just like, okay, because I remember the first time I had this character, because I did not, like, obviously, no spoilers, I didn't want to look it up. And then all of a sudden, my character, like, my entire team's about to die. This guy turns into this massive beast and just destroys face and just destroys the entire team. And I'm like, you know what? Heck yes, bring it. Yay. So, yes, the Abomination. Oh, heck, Seth's with me in the chat. He says, let's go. I'm with you. Yes, the Abomination from Darkest Dungeon. Woo!
Look, we just want some beastliness in the bedroom,
Exactly.
Mitch. You know what I'm saying? You know?
I
Beast
guess
mode.
so.
Yeah, we're going
guess
beast
so.
mode, Mitch. Mitch hates
I-
it here.
I'm so wildly uncomfortable right now. Like, get me out of here. Where's Lachlan? I need to call HR.
This is where we double down on the fact that Mitch does not play RPGs where the key thing is to romance characters.
Exactly.
Do
I
you know what's
definitely don't.
hilarious? I decided to go on a little bit of an interesting look about when it comes to Xbox characters. This man plays games like Gears of War, Halo, which are considered some of the most attractive characters in like Xbox games. And I'm just like, you know what? To each their own. You know what? go for it. Mitch, what is your next person or
Wait,
pick?
speaking of
Arbiter?
Gears of War, Bowza in the Discord says that Lockleth said, what's your favorite Xbox Hear Me Out, and why is it the Berserker from Gears of War? Mitch.
That Berserker's dummy thick. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Bam.
It's got some
Told
thighs
you.
on him. Yeah, I guess if we're going that weird with it. Yeah,
He's
I mean,
kind of a screamer, Mitch. You know, don't be taking drinks while we're talking about this nonsense. You're gonna put that Dr. Pepper straight through those nostrils of yours.
yep,
All
I almost
right.
did. I
Yeah, she
almost
comes
did.
screaming at you, man. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness gracious!
Charging at you like a wild
Yep.
beast. Crazy.
Yeah, that Berserker.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Yep.
I chose one on the side of weird. Let's just go with it. Atriox from Halo Infinite.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
There we go, Mitch.
This is the assignment that I needed. I didn't know where we were going. I was so lost. But then I was like, oh, if we're going this route,
Yeah.
Atriox, I mean, that's definitely the dude you don't bring home to mom because he'll take mom and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Look at that guy. A big burly dude. Just saying, he could probably throw you around a couple dozen times. I'm
This
just
dude's
saying.
gonna keep the neighbors up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's gonna walk outside. He's that confident dude that walks outside to get the newspaper naked and doesn't care who sees it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, get a look.
Yep.
That's what you'd like, right? Everybody's just super
that's
happy.
right.
So yeah. So I mean, his hairline's a little busted, but you know what though? He makes up with it with enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. Yeah. Yo, Fee's so happy I chose this route.
Yep.
I'm happy. You know what? I'm happy you understood
Look
the
how far
assignment,
you've come.
Mitch.
I
Here we
did
go.
now after seeing how weird it got.
This isn't even the weirdest it could get.
It sure isn't. You said Big Daddy with his drill, and I'm like, hey, yo, what?
Yeah, that was the start.
That was crazy.
Once again, did not realize what was happening until like,
It's cool.
like I said it, and then I'm like, oh, you know what? Here we are. So
Yeah.
I set the stage
We out
for
there.
this. I apologize for everyone who's listening to this with their kids.
Oh, why would you do that?
So sorry.
Yeah, why would you do that? That's no.
But yeah, that's where we started going then. Now I had to start looking on this list going, who's a dominant person? Adrian.
I love
Berserker,
the
though, yeah.
beastliness. I'm gonna go ahead here. I'm gonna pull almost like a demon into the world here, everybody. All right. Almost used to be a god, kind of had a rough time, suffered in eternity for an eternity. Unbelievable
Nice
pain.
comps.
Yeah, you got it. I'm talking about Legacy of Kain's Raziel. All right. Has anybody played
That
Legacy
dude's
of Kain's
attractive.
Soul
That
Reaver?
guy's. You could make an argument though that guy's somewhat attractive though. That's
You think
the
so?
problem.
You think so?
Like
he's
the hair. It's the hair. It's the hair that does it. Right? Atriox looks a little busted. You know
This
what I'm
guy
saying?
is-
But he's a little burly. I'm just saying.
He's totally
that guy's got a six-pack.
destroyed. Well, because he doesn't have any, like, he's been suffering. It's not a
guess.
six-pack. He's malnourished.
His ribs.
Mitch, that's not a six-pack. This guy needs a sandwich.
Mitch is like goals.
That's what I want to look like. Just
Guy
ribs
needs
his skin.
nourishment. He needs his minerals, man.
Christ.
But hear me out, all right? Because he's missing half of his face. You don't see this. He's kind of got like this scarf thing going on. And when he defeats his enemies, their souls are like kind of escape from their body and they float around. Got these little green things kind of floating, these little souls. And so he takes the scarf off and he's missing his whole jaw. Hear me out, Mitch. He doesn't have a bottom part of his jaw. No teeth is what I'm saying, Mitch. You know what I'm saying? And then he eats your soul.
I hear you, bro.
Sounds like a
Raziel.
mentor.
You know what?
Buenas comms.
There it is.
Oh,
Yep.
this
No
is-
jaw. Let's see. I want to Google this.
Why are you? Do not look
There
up
it
this
is.
character.
Hear me
does-
out. There it is. That's the picture I should have. No jaw. Look, he's missing his bottom jaw. It's just his neck. There's an opening to his neck. All right. Still think
I
he's
don't-
handsome?
Vertebra.
I don't like that side picture right there. That one bums me out. That one bums me out.
Ooh.
That's what I'm
That's not
saying.
good.
You can't say this guy's a handsome. This is a true hear me out.
If you say so, bro.
No skin, just muscle.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at those
All right.
traps that guy's got. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're missing.
Wow.
Mitch is like, I'd sell my soul for some muscle definition.
I tried so hard at the gym.
All right. Anybody else got any of these? Are we
Jesus
good?
Christ.
Feed, you got
I
more?
have
Or
one
Fulya? Go
more.
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
have
go,
one
Fulya.
more. And this is from a recent game that I've been playing.
Oh.
It's from Titanfall 2.
Oh, okay.
BT!
Yes.
He can
Yes.
protect you. He can protect you. He's got all the guns. All the guns.
Just a big old robot.
Okay.
He's got a gun
Just a big
show.
old sex robot.
There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna
There
say
we
that, that thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, hear me out. Prepare for Titanfall. All right? Straight down from space.
Very,
There's-
very soothing voice.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can we look at the photo right beside this one? Is that how large he is?
He's huge. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
big,
Oh my
gigantic
god.
mech.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Big
Okay.
boy droid.
Apparently, Fulya wants somebody to just dominate her and be
Wow.
20 foot tall. Like, I don't know what to
Mitch,
say.
Please.
You just
All
chose
right.
a 20 foot tall robot. What do you want me to say?
I just want
He's
to
gonna
say
hug me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, cuddles.
Protect me.
Yeah, hear me out.
I
cuddle.
had what the plot was at the beginning. It is now not only protecting the sanctity of this game, but also is just encouraging it tenfold. Kudos to you, Mitch.
Yeah.
We're
I
doing it
love
live.
this
Like,
this character growth. I love it.
Yeah, look at you, Mitch.
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, look
Oh.
at me.
Yeah.
Looking forward to people making it weird in the Discord. I can't wait to see what people are going to ask us to hear them out on. Let's see all those pictures. What Xbox characters? Get in the Discord, man.
See, the problem
Yes.
is like we could choose a character and people could have already been weird about it. You know what I mean? Like, you
what?
could say Myra from Gears 5. You could say that.
Myra.
Yeah, she's the final. She's the queen of the.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I bet you there's some fan fiction art that's very suggestive with that. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like they've already done the hear me
I
out
feel
side
like
of
she's
things.
designed to be like that's. You need to be a little bit more demonic, a little more. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
just a good looking.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what you get to a certain part where it's like, well, I'm sure someone found that good looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta objectively find somebody hideous and then go hear me out. There you go.
I was gonna say StarCraft Kerrigan, but like nobody knows who she is. But
Oh.
she was a human lady, and then the Zerg took her.
You could also say Lilith from Diablo 4 if you're gonna go this route.
Totally,
too. It's like the
same-
same thing.
yep, these
it's
are
like
all the same.
exact same thing. Yeah. Because definitely people who have seen Lilith and go, "Hey, now, how you doing?
I mean,
You're a demon from hell."
her being summoned in the Diablo 4 trailer,
Yeah,
her coming down from the sky.
hear me out.
Hear me out.
It's fun, right, Mitch?
Sure, why not?
Now I'm so.
Fee,
Why
you
don't
got
you
any
make it
others?
all-
You got to close us out here, Fee, with any of these. You have any more?
No, I don't.
Conquer.
Are you sure? You were thinking
Conquer. Conquer's a dirty little.
not conquer. Conquer's
He's
bad
a
fur
foul
day.
mouth. Yeah, exactly.
I think we've selected some fantastic ones. We've seen someone who didn't understand the game now is doing great at it. We had some really interesting comments and
Great.
twists and turns, and I think that's about it. We'll keep this for another time. Oh yes, of course. Sean,
Yeah, I
would
was
you
gonna
like to your final
Yeah, hear
You're
me out.
finally
The
hear me out?
skeleton from Avowed. Hear me out.
which is what was the theme of the thumbnail, because that's what Sean said in our chat. He said, "Hear me out, skeleton from Avowed."
Getting down and dirty with the skeleton from Avowed, and he's just sitting there smiling at you the whole time with the skeleton teeth. You know, Mitch? Yeah.
You know my favorite part is Sean likes it so much. He asked Fee privately. It's like, hey, could you just make me a giant wallpaper of our thumbnail, please?
Because I like the hearts. I love the the Valentine's
exactly.
theme of it.
It's absolutely the hearts. Yeah, not the
That's fun
skeleton. You
stuff.
just said, "Hear me out."
Yeah.
It's cool. Don't worry about it.
This is how we celebrate Valentine's Day around here, everybody. We don't spend it with our partners or our spouses or anything. We sit on the internet with our friends and talk about weird video game characters that are oddly sexualized. We're going to do that. We're going to objectify fictional video game characters for everybody's entertainment.
Carpool gaming.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Jesus
Good stuff.
Christ.
All right. Fee, is there anything else that we do in this show? Is that the end? Is that it?
We like to shout out people, Sean.
Oh, we're gonna say thank you. Okay, I just want to make sure before I get on into the closing of the show, but if it's okay, if you'll allow it, yes.
Of course.
That is all. That brings us to the very end of episode 374. 374 episodes of this nonsense. My goodness gracious. 374 of the Xbox Drive. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening. Before we get to say thank you to all of our patrons at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Mitch, tell us where they can find you on the internet, all the things you want them to know and to write down into their notebook, and where to go on Netscape Navigator and all of those things, dude.
Well, if you're watching on Twitch right now, you can just hit the little button right there that says Mitch Power 1116 because I'm live there right now. And you can go check me out all weekend. I'm playing Apex, and somewhere I'll play Avowed. Hopefully I can stream it. But yeah, MitchPower1116.com on everything. Apex new season coming out. Watch me lose my mind playing it.
That would be fun. Good.
Yep.
Fee. Tell them the things.
You can find me on X. You can find me on Blue Sky. You can find me on Discord. Also Steam as well if you want to play some games with me. Also, as well, you can find me over on Twitch, where I will definitely playing Avowed Character Creator for 5 hours this week, because that is going to be keeping me sane, because boy howdy is that Avowed Character Creator looking fresh. And on also playing some Cabernet, because I've been waiting for this game and I'm so freaking pumped. So yeah, check me out over there.
Check me out.
Check me out.
They will. Fulya, thank you for joining us over from the PlayStation Drive.
Thank you
Coming
for having
on over
me.
to the Xbox Drive. It's been amazing having you. I can't believe Happy Monday or whatever. Happy
Yes, it is.
Merry Christmas,
No,
whatever
it's
it
not.
is over in
It's
Australia.
Saturday.
Happy 4th of July in Australia.
Happy 4th
We don't
of
do that
July.
here.
Labor Day.
So good to have you and only you, and definitely not Ron here.
Let him know.
Fulya, it would have been great to have Ron. Ron, I love you, Ron.
Someday.
Fulya, tell the people where they can find you, all the shows that you do, where all the things you want them to find you. Stuff.
Yeah, so you can find me on the PlayStation Drive. You can also find me on the mini indie van over on the Patreon, so go check that out. And of course, you can find me in the Discord as usual. And you can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/foolishfuji, where you'll see me tomorrow playing Titanfall 2. I'm going to continue on with that campaign. So come on over and watch me yell and scream and swear.
It's the best
Because
thing.
that's what's going to happen.
Best times.
You can also find some of my other video content where I do a lot of indie game content on youtube.com/foolishfuji. But if you want to follow me on socials, at foolishfuji on Instagram and Blue Sky. Oh, and you can also go over to my my website, foolishfuji.com.
Oh, I want to do the card. Card.
Or foolishfuji.card.co.
Card. Yeah, thank you. Card. That's so fun. That's a bingo.
That's the only reason why he wanted you on the show, so you could say that part.
That's
You gotta do it because we do it on the PlayStation Drive, so it's like, she's
100%.
here, yes.
That's good fun. As for me, you can find me on Blue Sky and on Xbox Live, because I still call it that, at CPG Sean, because I'm not putting my full name out there anymore.
Not anymore.
People cannot find me. Goodness gracious. Thank you, everybody. Oh, I'm also on the Nintendo Drive, which I probably won't be on next week. I've got a work thing on Thursday night, so probably
We're
won't be back
special.
there.
We get them and you don't.
Yeah, I'll be back on the show next week talking to you guys about Avowed. Find me on Twitch, of course. We stream over here, twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live. We do video game stuff over there every once in a while. So thank you guys for supporting us over there. Now, at the very end of the show, we like to say thank you to everybody who supports us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. So I will say thank you. And a special thank you to our ultimate producers like Jonathan Brown, who you can find his music at the start of the show and at the start of the PlayStation Drive and at linktree/pme.jib. Go listen to PME on Spotify and Apple Music or wherever you get your music. Go to Sam the Record Man. I'm sure JB is over there. You ever have a Sam the Record Man there, Mitch? That one hit you.
That's a new one.
That's an old Canada
You can
thing.
find his music on Bandcamp too.
Bandcamp everywhere. PME, it's good stuff. Treat yourself to a little PME. Cwagmire, who reminds you that the best babes are Xenobabes, and TechMike, or Technical Michael, who says that whether you are Kevesi or Agnian, you are a Xenobabe at heart. Thank you so much to our platinum producers, Smokin Joe, the Captain, and Tim Paullin, and all of our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave, 1337, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, Dan and Luma, Dan O, Emily O'Kelly, John 32, Ligerwood 330, old Mr. Frump, Patrice Mallette, Peje EP, Riley King, Shane Erickson, Solo, Stephen Keller, TheDonRob, the Jiggy Collector, and Toxic. Thank you so much for supporting us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. If you haven't done it just yet, go over there. Go to Netscape Navigator, type in the URL, and join the tier that's right for you, even if it's the free tier. Like, who was it who joined for free? Old Krabby Gamer, of course, and join that free tier. And you guys can enjoy a bunch of free content, free with paid subscription, of course. All right.
Just like Game Pass.
That is the end of episode 374 of the Xbox Drive. I'm so glad everybody was here listening with us. We'll see you all next week. Say goodbye to the people, Mitch.
Bye, guys.
Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of the Xbox Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget that we've got some awesome Xbox Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming for exclusive content. Links to everything are in the description. We'll see you next week.